darkness.
I've got a bit of a present for you.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Thanks.
Kind of just turns around and you see him kind of squeeze through this fucking corridor here. It's very tight.
Mikael will attempt to open the open up the Yep. Does Malashar just while we're not looking, hop into one of these open chests and just disappear?
But before going outside, we need to speak with the priest for our work.
The dock is not some wondrous place where you can just go and traverse through and make your journey easy.
There are giants that are much angrier than him. And he goes, yes. You see a single giant eagle flying to the northeast.
Do I know if team utilize giant eagles for communication?
Before you got here, Melashar goes, all right, there's something I must let you know. I am an ally of a certain friend of yours. And I was, maybe, sent to find you and help you out with your journey, but I must do my own thing at the moment and further our cause. I will meet up with you when you need me most. And he just begins to dance away.
He's just like
He's doing the running man backwards. No, he's running man backwards.
How about you give us a discount for spending your day? We're very famous.
We are the
We're not
Arena
very-
for Board and Grill, my friend. I'm not
You
really-
cannot be too famous.
What my friend is trying to say is that we are here for diplomatic purposes, and we're looking to obtain the penthouse to have a bit of privacy for talk.
The food, yes?
Your food is included with the penthouse, so
And he snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden, a fish appears here on this table.
do you have any bags you need me to take? I will have my friend take them up for you. He's also a cook.
Fuck Gale.
It's alright, I've got the bags.
Mikael, do you think it is wise to sell so much merchandise in one store?
I do it all
Oh,
the
trust
time.
me. The
I
guild
don't.
knows not to ask too many questions when you have a large amount of product. Besides, if someone comes looking for us, I'll just kill them.
And we get more loot. It's a endless process. Cycle, really.
And this is the part of the show where the group discovers the internet.
The lost
Internet shopping. Welcome. All right. And you guys slept after that, and come the morning, a mysterious bag has been dropped off with bundles of gold and platinum, basically. And
A decent portion of which has been already taken out from your totals because you
kind of bought a bunch
Crazy.
of stuff.
bought a whole
It's
bunch
okay.
of shit.
It's okay. But yeah. And then out of a chest comes Melashar. He put on the map as well. It's right, just appears. You guys have taken a long rest, and you awaken ready to tackle the day ahead of you in Burma. Here, you can decide what you want to do.
I have 2 questions at the session start. The first one is, do I need to send you the spell for the Ring of Spell Storing?
Just know what you put in it doesn't really. Just as long as you write down what you put in it, it's all that really matters.
Yeah, okay, writing that down. And the second thing is, because I'm taking a look at the chest where our dear dazzling bard is coming out from, it's a 19 Arcana. Is there any magical shenanigans going on with that chest?
It's not magic.
For him?
He's magic, but it's the chest is not.
Damn.
Hello. Nice to see you all again. Hello.
Hmm.
It is quite fun to be able to pop in and out occasionally.
Hmm.
I've been advancing our goals, but don't worry about that.
And how are our friends on the other side?
Oh, our friends on the other side are great. Everyone should have friends on the other side.
So I got
Mikael, do I need to call a priest?
It's not
Why
a
would you call a
euphemism.
priest?
It's not a
Hello?
euphemism for demons.
For your friends on the other side.
Oh,
It seems a little
no.
racist given the fact that he's a tiefling.
Now, I'm not racist, merely opinionated.
Oh, don't worry. It's fine if he's racist. My friends think weird things about other people, too. I've got this one doctor named Facilier that I've talked to. He's a really weird dude. Turns into a frog or something. I don't know.
I shoot him. I shoot him.
You did what?
Yep, it's official. Dr. Facilier exists in this world, and he turns people
I
into frogs.
Shut up. God damn it.
Hey, you said I had friends on the
I
other side. And that's the
Frog
only
men.
thing that popped in my head.
They might be frog men.
They're
Bullywogs.
frogamoths. Bullywogs.
And the bullywogs. Oh my God.
Turns people
Well,
into
the first
bullywogs.
thing we should do is we should seek an audience with the leadership of this place and do what we can to convince them, I suppose. Yesterday, we determined the king would be the most likely ally we'd have in this place. More than likely, we'll have to help him depose his priestly council if we want anything done, but we'll see how he feels about it.
Might I offer a secondary observation? Maybe we should also talk to the fighters in the arena. You know, having hardened warriors at our side can only be good. And we don't know
Perhaps.
if they serve the king. Or
It's
just
split
kneel
into-
there for sport.
We could split into 3 groups for that. Steady could be out in with the fighters. I mean, he does seem to be of a respectable sort for someone who regularly fights arena battles. Could take 2 or 3 of us with him. And then the other 3 can go in the palace and seek an audience with the king.
I am looking between Ilya and Sebastian. Well, one of us should probably go with the palace group for the noble signet rings. Any preference, Ilya?
I will prefer going and talk with the king.
Very well. Then I shall go with our big friend here and make sure everything goes smoothly. If anything happens, just shoot something in the sky. Make a lot boom.
Amara, would you mind going with Steady and the others?
Oh, you gonna go be sneaky off in the palace?
No, I'm also thought that they'd be more your speed. You're a tavern keeper, you're not. You're used to overhearing and gathering
Oh,
information.
I hear all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Exactly. Just trying to put everyone's talents to use when they're best able to use them.
Mm-hmm. You and I are gonna have to talk about that stick up your ass later, though.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we all have our assignments. We'll meet back here hopefully in a few hours.
Yep.
What about Corvus and Malachar?
I imagine Corvus and Malachar would be going with myself, and one of them they could split. We have 7 of us. Yeah, we have 7 of us. So I mean, they can choose where they want to go, but I imagine that they just pick for themselves, or they go do their own thing. Okay.
That's better. I'll go.
I
Wonderful.
am wherever I'm useful. Use my talents for words, and wherever you need me, I am there. I do tend to get along better with nobles, though.
Then you should seek an audience with the king as well.
And I suppose it'd be myself, Malshaw, and Ilya heading to the palace. Corvus, you're also the armored fighter variety. I imagine the fighters in the arena will respect you just as much as they do steady.
We shall see.
Alright, well, hopefully we'll reconvene with good news on all sides.
Alright.
Hopefully we won't have to assassinate too many priests. Pretend not to be cursed by the god.
Don't try to assassinate anyone as a first resort.
No, it's always the first resort. It's the easiest way to get powerful people out of positions that they don't belong in.
As a member of other clergy, it will look bad on me if the people, different religion dying where I'm at.
Right. Let me rephrase that and give you some wisdom from a friend of mine. Don't get caught, please. Terrible inconvenience.
Who do you think
Oh, don't
I
worry
am?
about that. We'll be fine.
Who do you think I am?
Yeah,
Talking
he
to-
looks you up and down. Just well, if you have to ask.
Nani?
Gives you a wry smile. You're a jackass.
I mean, to be honest, we did meet each other in jail, so you did get caught.
Intentionally.
I love you too, Mikhail. Suaveh, what is the guild row on the map?
It's just where all the guilds are.
Yeah, basically the street where you have like all the mercenaries guild, the adventurers guild, the trade union, probably the mage union, etc.
It's also the wizard. There's difference between the mages and the wizard guild.
There is a difference between the mages and the wizards guild. They will
Yeah,
be very,
don't be
very
classist.
disappointed at you if you give them that wrong.
I literally don't give a shit.
They will be mad. That's all I'm saying. The mages will. Wizards too. But
I like how wizards are just like it's all wizards and then mages is everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like what the
That's
fuck?
like-
Why?
that's it.
Because we actually had to study for it. They don't.
I also studied
I just
for it.
point
What
at
do you
the
mean?
bar.
I went to college.
That's the funny thing, because there are wizards at the Mages Guild. It's just the Wizard Guild. It's just wizards.
Yeah, they're just the fucking wizards who think they're too good to be considered just a mage, so they started their own guild.
Exactly.
Nobody really takes them that seriously, but like,
Everybody's like, come on, man, shut up. But like, hey.
Like you're a bunch of magical casters, and you're pretty decent. You're good at it, so we have to pay attention to you. But like, could you not?
All right.
Okay, as we are going through the streets, I would like to keep an ear out for rumors concerning our group. You know, if the news of the prison break and so forth have spread already.
Give me.
Oh wait, which one of you is going to be in charge before you leave?
I mean, we're going in two separate groups. So...
Yes, I know. For the other group, Genius, not me.
Amara seems the most responsible one.
Oh.
That seems.
Well, here, pretty girl, I'm going to give you a way to make yourself feel better. And Melishar kisses you on the cheek, and he's going to give you your bardic inspiration that way.
Oh. Well, aren't you, Hank?
You get an inspiration for that. That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I thought that'd be a funny way to pass that off.
Let's see. Yeah, you guys are walking. Give me a perception check to see if you hear anything or see any like papers about what you guys escaping.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Oh, all of us.
You know, I'm using the free inspo I get after long rest to make that a 15.
13.
23 for Mika.
Oh, where my NSA? Fuck, my game is downloading. I should pause that. There you go.
Yeah, my bad luck is still here.
I mean, you really sure rolled higher than 10.
Yeah.
Holy shit! A 6.
Yeah, those two actually had shit luck.
That's just luck. It's not
Yeah,
good
that's
or
just-
good or bad. That's just luck.
He literally just rolled average on like.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13. The 12 would be like a DC to see that there is a paper that says Emperor alive. And it's got like a picture of a row, and he's kind of, and it's not like a picture, but it's like a really nice,
Drawing.
I would call it a Magica drawing. It's a picture.
Artist's rendition.
But
of,
like it's magic that they use to get it onto the thing. It's a picture, but it's magic that they use to print it out onto the paper. It's
the
Rowan.
Harry
He looks,
Potter moving picture.
yeah, it's something like that. But it's like this looks like a propaganda piece that Rowe put out himself. He looks shaved and there's a quote from him and everything, and he says, to be against the queen, the Empress, is to be with freedom. That's basically all he says. That's the only quote that they have of him. But like, he's been doing shit, yo.
Forever a
Good for
politician.
There's no such thing as freedom. The empire. That's a questionability.
But you also you hear some people also talking about like they're mostly worried that the empire is coming to like take their land and shit. But there's some of them that you also hear that are like, I don't think the empire, like someone said that while they were like walking by, and someone else was like, I doubt that. Why would they come over to Brista? There's no reason to come over here. We just have the mountains that have that really cool ruin. In a way, they kind of like say a reason why the empire would want to come over here, but like,
yeah,
it's not really on them to notice. But you guys notice, and you continue walking. And who goes to the arena, and who goes again to the
palace?
I'm
Well-
like inside of both right now, so I've fucking split you up, and we're gonna do both at the same fucking time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Mikael, Ilya, and I think Melishar are going to the palace, and then everyone else is going to the arena.
Gotcha.
Yep.
The 8 charisma guy took the 2 people with good charisma.
Don't worry, I also have good charisma.
Exactly. Then there's the noble and the paladin. So the paladin's got good charisma.
We are both noble, just of a different profession.
All right, so Steady, Corvus, and Sebastian went to the arena.
And Amara.
Steady, Corvus,
Amara.
Sebastian, and Amara. Yeah,
Amara,
went to the
gotcha.
arena. Melishar, Ilya, and Mikael went to the palace.
Amara's the responsible one in our group.
Which I found fucking hilarious, but alright.
Somehow she is like, she ekes out over Steady, I think, just a tiny bit.
And that's why I gave her the bardic inspiration.
We'll see what happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we'll
The
first-
tiny lady and a bunch of giants is holding true again.
So we are first going to go to the arena. Some of you are just going to see a map of white. It's okay. Don't worry. You can technically explore that white plane if you would like. That is the palace grounds.
Brings me memories.
Did you just group move the 3 people who go into the palace?
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are just
different
over
map?
there. So like the
Love.
palace is technically right above you. I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute. And we'll
The
talk about that.
dankness.
We'll talk about that in a second. So technically, I mean,
I'm like, I explored the shadows.
oh, you can go in. You do see the map. That you are onto the map where the palace is up there. So yeah. But the rest of you walk into the arena. It's free entry right now. You guys probably ate breakfast. Did that. It probably only took you about an hour to get ready and eat breakfast and all that. It's probably around 8 a.m. as you walk into the arena, and you see a few what looks to be fights. This guy's over here. You should be able to see them because daylight mode is not on. Never mind, daylight mode is on because it's fucking daytime. I forget that I don't have that automatically on, just dynamic lighting. But yeah, you guys see, there's a fight, a little battle. Got a couple people fighting a big ass lion. And you know they're doing this shit. But you mostly just notice there's only a couple dozen people here, and they all seem to be other fighters. This might be what they call an interview.
Warm-up?
An interview match.
Oh.
You see someone kind of on not far away from where you're standing, over in this direction right here, an old orc man, who's just kind of watching with very crossed arms and a serious look as these gladiators here take a charge, and one of them gets condensed very small, falls into the fucking pit and dies. Just gets skewered by some giant spikes, and you see him just kind of rub his face, and you see the orc kind of rub his face and go, "That's literally what I warned them about. Goals. Why can I not find a? Here we go. This will work. Here he is. This is the guy you're looking for. But this other guy runs up, and he's just gonna take a big swipe from this lion, and because I want the lion to hit a natural 20, it's got advantage, and he also just goes down in one hit, and the lion turns to face the other guys. And you guys see this guy suddenly start walking over to you as he jumps the gap. Oi! Are you looking to join the fights?
Why, yes, we are.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, this one's almost over. You see this motherfucking lion go over here and rip this dude a new one, and just rip him apart. Thinks he's a hyena because of the pelt he's wearing. And the kind of coordinator guy kind of just goes, "Hi. The new bloods these days are not what they used to be. Unfortunate. So, yeah, I guess your first battle will be defeating whoever wins between this lion and that guy. After that, you can come back tonight and we'll put you in the main event. If you win, of course." And you see this lion come over here and absolutely demolish this guy in one hit.
Oh, dear Lord.
Just wallop him, tears him apart, and then kind of lays down, starts eating.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, go on down the hallway there, and he points down that way. You see, there's another way down here that you can get down, and you go down the hallway, and tells you, go down the hallway, get to the gate, and when you're ready, we'll let you in. And if you beat the lion, you know, you'll be into the main event tonight. And the lion finishes eating. You see it go sit back down in the center and just kind of lay there. So,
Engorged.
do you accept?
I'm looking at the rest of my group. Are they with me on this?
Yeah, whatever.
I thought we were here trying to recruit people.
Well,
We need to build some rep first.
I mean, I suppose if we prove we're worth being followed, that'd be pretty substantial assistance in our cause. But
you have a cause?
Yeah, we're getting allies to go against the Empress.
Interesting. Well, I don't really like the Empress, but fight that lion and we'll see what we can do.
Aha.
All right. And he ushers you down and through this gate here, and hear it close behind you, and then there's a ding from above. We're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Ilya.
Oh my god, why am I rolling so low today? Fuck.
How did Ilya get on the initiative sheet somehow with a 0, but yet she didn't roll anything at all? I'm so confused.
Power!
Roll 20, what are you doing?
He's always there, watching, judging.
Waiting for you, baby.
I thought you were gonna say wanking, and I was about to be like, whoa!
No,
Brother.
I didn't say that. Holy shit, we're live. I'm trying to be respectful here.
Oh,
Really?
shut up. Stop it. Right now. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't believe it.
But as
I'm
the
not high,
trying to be
I'm just
respectful.
here.
as the turn order starts, you see the lion kind of gates forward and just starts running at you basically, and gets to right there and steady. It's your turn.
Steady will dash at him.
This lion has no idea what's about to happen.
No, it doesn't.
Steady will dash and
Are you getting big?
give him the horns. And miss horribly.
Oh, yeah, that one is unfortunately. Talking about
Rip.
some of the horns. Anything else steady? Any more movement?
I do. So I'm going to action surge.
Hell. Do it.
Action surge and then hit it with the hammer.
Oh.
Look!
Does anything
You
weird happen
gotta
when
be
you
kidding
roll
me.
a natural 1?
Oh.
How about you choose the weird
Drops
thing
his
that happens
hand-
if it does?
Drops his hammer on his foot.
Oof. You're at disadvantage.
Good thing she doesn't make
movement
rules.
I know. Movement with disadvantage. I know that's not how that works. I just thought it was funny.
That's why I laughed. That is why I laughed. Alright. Steady's like, oh, my toe! Picks his warhammer back up. Mara, it is your turn.
I'm gonna rage.
She's big.
I get big. I can move 30 feet. I'm gonna throw an axe from my bandolier. It's gonna let me do the damn thing.
That will hit.
Hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. Where's the damage? There we go.
Just,
9 damage.
you do 9 damage to it.
Mm-hmm. Come at me, pussy!
Let's see. That one says you pull 2 magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurl them. Does it fucking throw both of them at the same time? Or do you make 2
Yeah, you
attacks?
get to make 2 attacks.
You get one
Makes
more
2
attack.
attacks, yeah.
Oh, I hit him again? Okay. Do I need to
So one
roll
more.
it again?
Yep.
Eh.
Just trying to see if there's another dice in there. That one will miss,
Eh.
unfortunately. He catches in his teeth and just the dagger disappears and appears. The axe appears back in your hand and it's a little slimy.
No. Ew.
Anything else, Samara?
Nah, I'm good. I said come at me, pussy, so no, that was canon.
Perfect. He growls. He definitely growls. Sebastian Percival falling out.
Well, I'm gonna have fun because I'm gonna use Scorching Ray. So that's 3 attacks on
First one
Miss
misses.
the line.
The second 2 will hit though.
Wonderful.
So you hit at least a 13. Got it.
So that is a
All right, don't rub it in.
I'm not trying to rub it in. That's for my own mental. Like, I'm trying to keep track. That wasn't meant to rub it into anybody.
So I'm hurling forward 2 streaks of fire. 2 of them hit for 19 damage.
So it looked like when you kill this lion.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you see, from Steady's and Amaro's perspective, just fire is flying right beside them, and it just hits the lion square in the mouth. Doesn't look pretty, but you know, it's fast and clean at least.
As Corvus gets ready to go, you hear from the stands. The guy starts clapping.
Congratulations. We, I have a feeling that, this group you have is missing people. Your, composition is just a little up there, if I may say. So we do have another, main event. It is a 6-man team brawl. 6 on 6.
We have
You and
7.
the Interman. Oh, I have a monster battle for 7 people. We've captured
Against?
well, something we must to keep on under wraps, because if we tell people what we've captured, they would not like it very much. What we have in our dungeon.
So, Ava, can I do a nature check on this very, very vague statement?
Absolutely.
Like,
Give me
like
a-
what could I capture from the continent against 7 people that people would not like? 19.
You think it could be anything from like a giant that people wouldn't like to even something like a wyvern. That would be pretty difficult. Or even there's some aberrations that can be found in the nearby Underdark. Like on the fucking like that have been known. So like there's a few things you can think of, but they're not anything really specific.
Okay, filing that information away for later.
Must ask, how did you know our composition wasn't all here? How do you know we're not just 4 people that normally do interesting things because we're bored?
I'm good at spotting talent,
Hmm.
and I know when people split the party. Honestly, it's very easy to tell.
Huh.
You don't really have the most charismatic people here, I can tell you. You've got a very scary charisma with Mr. Tall and dark and handsome.
Why, thank you.
I put Sebastian up on my shoulder. Uh-huh.
I thought he was talking about the fucking paladin.
I don't give a shit.
Out of character, I know.
He's talking about the paladin.
He's
like,
utterly confused as to what you're talking about.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Brother, I think we're all confused at what's happening.
But he goes,
All right. Yeah, just come back at 7 for that battle, and I promise you, you do well. We will talk about some arrangements we can be made. I heard a certain emperor has been spotted.
Huh.
I've always wanted to fight for the great Roe in Burma.
Question. What are you doing with the lion corpse?
We normally dispose of them in humane ways by donating their body for science and food.
Hmm.
Do you want it or something?
Oh, hell yeah. Gimme.
you walk over, that thing is... All right, chat, let's see.
Massive.
How much
Don't
does a
forget
lion
Sebastian
weigh?
is-
A lot.
Sebastian is still on your shoulders.
Yup.
That motherfucker, you pick up the lion, it's bigger than lions that you would see on Earth. It's about 600 pounds. You're like, holy Jesus. Even you're like, oh wow. Oof. You pull it a few feet, but it's not easy.
Hmm.
That lion big as fuck, bro.
By the way, lions generally reach about 420.
Yeah.
Yeah. 600 for a lion is crazy.
No. Fine, I guess I'm skinning it.
Give me a survival check, and we will go over to the palace, which I assume you guys will be heading over to the palace after you're done here anyway.
If we are not full of blood, yeah.
Yeah, with a fucking lion, with a giant lion pelt, and a fucking row of teeth.
Hell
But
yeah!
I'm not staying on Amara's shoulders. I'm going
Obvious-
off before then.
Obviously, you have the claws and shit as well if you have the pelt. So like, whatever. You did good on the survival. But before that even happens, we get to these three here: Ilya, Nevertar, Mikhail, and Melishar Skamos. They walk into the
Oh,
palace.
holy shit!
They were
Fucking
allowed. in.
teleported from a white boy.
They
We
were.
don't see this, though.
God? I'm sorry. I didn't know that those were actually real.
What?
It's
Look,
a
I
loaded
think we
screen
saw
from
something
Sky.
that we were. I believe we saw something we were never meant to see. We should never speak of it again.
It was the loading screen from Skyrim when it started to load. When you know the game is broken, it starts to load forever.
I saw it in I saw it in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands last night. It was that part of the screen where you can like see the map and like you have the X, Y, and Z. That's what you guys are seeing. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't. It just wouldn't work.
BK wakes up on the wagon. Ah, you're finally awake.
I
What the
fucking
fuck?
I kill Sebastian. From here, I kill Sebastian.
But yeah, you guys.
Guys, the brainwave version 2.
God damn it.
God. We're gonna have the Switch 2 version in a minute, so it's fine. But you guys get into the palace. They let you in, Ilya. Mikhail. You basically just show them some papers. They're like, you have enough credentials. That works. A signed paper from Rowan Porton. That works as well. Wonderful. There is a bit of a meeting going on right now between the priests and the king. So I would not interrupt as much as you can. And they don't like stop you from passing though. They let you in if you want. But you see that there is in particular one specific priest who is kind of the lead there. And you can see them. They've got a bit of an aura about them that is a bit unusual for sure. And they're talking kind of in a hush voice with the king, who's sitting on a throne that looks very much like the Game of Thrones chair.
The throne of swords.
So yeah, it is a throne of swords.
The Iron Throne.
He is definitely sitting on that. But you also notice around everything else, there's a chest filled with gold and platinum and silver and copper and the dreaded electrum.
Do we notice any emblem on the chest?
It's the emblem of the spell hand. It's basically his. It's the coffer of the kingdom, basically.
Ah, okay.
It's the kingdom's gold, and he's got it out, and that's basically kind of like walk up, and that's kind of what you get. And you notice on the other side, you think that's like an alchemist kit, just from travels around. You've seen other things like that. You have heard that Reed Spellhand's wife is an alchemist, so like that could be something that they do. Like they literally just help people when they come in. And as you kind of get closer, Mikhail and Ilya and Melachar, you kind of hear the tail end of the conversation that they're having. And it's basically Reed saying, "I will not give up
what I do for the people because you do not like it. They deserve what they get. The good things. Because they have been through horrible things. And stood by us, priests of He too, I will remind you. And you see the human priest it's kind of opposing, and they go, I understand you think you owe these people. They are nothing more than a hindrance. You will see someday, reads Spellhand, that this is not the same city you were born into. You see they turn around rather quickly and start to walk out. They eye you, Mikhail, as they walk by you, but they don't say anything. They just kind of keep walking. And they are flanked by 4 acolytes, you would say, basically, who follow close behind them and whisper. You can hear whispers from them as they pass you and stuff. If you want to give me a perception check, you can see if you want to try to hear what they say.
Yeah.
Ilya, that is a great point. Fantastic of you to point out. You say that, and just one of the oof, Ilya. You're too busy. You're too busy talking to this guard. He's like, oh, I heard you say the statues are in quite a state of disrepair. Well, we were attacked a couple months ago by some. They looked to be raiders from cities to the south, but we don't generally get attacked by the twins very often. But they had one specific goal, I think, and that was to scare us. And he's just talking to you, like that's it. You know they got attacked about 3 months ago. But Melikar and Mikhail, you hear these 4 acolytes. They're whispering, just hushed tones about how they're sure the end of the Spellhand dynasty is at hand. Basically, they're like it's coming to an end. I'm sure of it. Yeah, the reign of the Spellhand. And as they kind of near the statue, you hear this person. If anybody wants to give me a history check, you might actually know who they are. They are a high priest of He2 in the city. But the high priest kind of just goes, shh, and they all leave.
Sure, why not? Jesus!
If you're a noble, you would have advantage on that one.
Oh, well, I guess technically, yeah, huh?
Melishar literally couldn't care less.
Yeah, 17
Nat
then.
1, buddy.
On a technicality, yeah, you're get advantage on that.
Like it, gotta like it. All right. With your 17, you don't know who the priest is themselves. You don't recognize them, but you know the robe that they wear. That's kind of their symbol of office. You know that is the high priest of the Shoal. They're generally one of the lowest ranking high priests of He2 in the city. So for them to say something like that to a king is
Interesting.
different. Interesting for sure. It's out of norm, you could say. And the king kind of sits back down and kind of looks exacerbated with his hand in his head when they leave. Some of my citizens, representary.
Not quite, Lord Spellhand.
You speak with the tongue of a noble.
May we approach?
Of course.
Mikael will approach the dais, raise the platform, and offer essentially our credentials.
Yeah, he probably takes the little note that Lord Rowe has written you and peruses it and goes, "So the paper was right. The important hasn't returned." It was a sentence that came out of my mouth. The important has returned.
And he sent his red right hand to recruit you against his sister. Hopefully.
City of Folta. The City of Folta has already joined us. Is that going to help with your decision?
I will always be against the Empress of Fortooth. She has what I believe is a forming hand in the attacks that we suffered several months ago.
Yes. You suspect they were by the twins.
That is what they tried to make it seem like. But their tactics, well, they used boats similar to the twins. They attacked with the tactics of the civilized navy of Fortooth. The navy that was formed in the Crescent Sea. They attacked
sloppy work then.
Hard. Much slower than the raiders would. The elves would tell you about the raiders. They captured one ship only from that band that raided them. Now that is a raiding band. What happened to us was a provocation that we did not take, obviously.
Yes, it makes sense that they'd want to pit you all against each other.
I would be willing to help you. But I believe they have potentially infiltrated deeper into the city than I could have known. I'm starting to think that attack was something more than just a distraction or a provocation. I think it was even something more sinister as a drop-off for spies.
I find it interesting that the voice of the Shoals spoke to you in such a manner.
When I was
Perhaps
the High Priest of A2, he would have never spoken to me like that, but things are different now.
Mikael will approach closer and kind of in a whisper say, "Do you believe that the clergy of P2 could be the ones who were compromised? Do you believe it's in your own fault?"
Just kind of nods, doesn't even say anything back to you. Can you give me a perception check, everybody? And that includes the other people who just walked in the room. Who saw the white fucking background for a bit. Congratulations, you saw the back rooms.
Ilya's on it now.
Hell yeah, Ilya.
Like, since I rolled lower, gotta lean in talking to the king.
And can my mages give me an Arcana check?
Oh boy, can I?
Do I add that bardic inspiration to that perception check?
You do.
You can.
You can.
The D6.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, it's D6.
16. Name of Sebastian's Arcana check for him. And steady.
Nice.
Leah, you want to roll Arcana?
Melly's just as average can be right now.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely magic. Or it just could just be me.
You feel all three like that are on the dais up there on the throne. You all kind of feel like something is just watching you, and like something's wrong suddenly. Those of you that are more in tune with magic just feel like a sudden inundation of what seems to be like a dark, just like dark magic, just in general, like just dark magic. You can't specifically pinpoint it though. You look over to like they have like a little portal platform. It's for, just in case. It's pretty secret rooms. You don't even see any rooms on the portal, so like you're like they probably just have rooms that go to that portal that need to know basis. That's not it. Oh yeah, Corvus, you just sniff and you smell something fiendish.
Oh god, demons. I mean devils. Or it could be both actually.
That's false. It's technically celestial. It's technically fake.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, you smell something very, very, very evil in this room, and you all kind of take a look around, and slowly you notice this guard right here just falls. Just goes.
Oh shit.
Falls to the ground, slump. And you look to their right, and you see, where is she? Oh damn it! I have to go get her token.
Post fake fuckery, of course.
You see Ram Rondi.
Oh my god, not
you see
again!
Bam Pondi, the sea hag, who had ambushed you before.
Make Four-Tooth great again.
Yep, making Four-Tooth great again. Her name is Bam Pondi, if you wanted to know. Yes.
What is this?
Except you really don't.
And each of you at the door, you can move 30 feet, or you can dash and get in position. But you can got like an action and a movement. You guys here basically are kind of stuck.
Yeah, we're reacting to this as it happens. Yeah.
They were kind of walking in, so like they can.
All right. Let's see.
Are the guard enemies?
The guards at the moment don't seem to notice such evil is there, and only one of them seems to have slumped to the ground. As far as you can
remember that you would be walking towards the dais, not the woman.
Yeah, you wouldn't really know that she's there necessarily.
It was my 5 cents.
Everybody can roll. Oh yeah, you do know that. Corvus is
you would be.
Corvus is the only one, and other than that, they'd be like,
I see you, demon.
I see you, you fucking nasty bitch.
As you spot it, Corvus, you basically see like the hood kind of just. It was like a normal. It wasn't like a young lady, but like it was a normal looking lady, and then it could just kind of dissipate, and all of a sudden you see this thing here.
Damn, I rolled the same initiative I did last time.
You two, by the way, next to me, if you don't already have advantage, you do. Yeah, if you didn't apply that.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Everyone else, I think, is not too far outside the aura, but... I mean, they're gonna roll.
Should be everybody.
There you go. 11
3,
is
4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Sea hag is last. You guys might be able to kill it before she gets to even do it.
I yelled out, "There's a deep monster over there!"
The
Joey, by the
whore
way.
is back. What?
You guys, as you look around, each one of these guards
Does it what?
falls asleep. Just out cold. Strong enough to withstand the sea hag's magic.
Damn it. Fuck.
Also, you hear another thing, a slamming at the door. Mikhail, you can go.
Alright, give me... Mika is gonna step here between the hag and the king. Pull out his long rifle.
Yo,
We won't get
that
to safety and shoot that bitch. Yeah. And because she hasn't gone an initiative yet, I have advantage. Yeah. I don't know why it's saying force damage.
And Amara, Sebastian, Corvus, and Steady. You guys do remember seeing those priests leave the building, and they walked past you in kind of the garden there. But you remember 4 of them split off from the main one. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, Kyle. Your 21 definitely fucking hits.
For 24 damage.
Yeah, 24 force damage it looks like. Holy hell. Yeah, I guess we agreed it was force damage. Sick. Yeah, no, so I just boom, just fucking shoot her.
Hell yeah.
Fucking work the bolt. And yeah, that's Mika. He's not gonna move. Doesn't need to. He can cover this whole room.
With Melishar. Footsteps you hear from the hallway. Approach even faster. It's your turn.
Well, this just went to shit very fastly. Well, guess it's time to jump into action. And Melishar, ballerina flips off the fucking stage. Runs over to her. I got 40 feet of movement. I can get over here, right?
Yeah, you should be able to. It should have been enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Leg is 35. Yeah.
She's just up against the wall. That's why she's kind of awkwardly placed. She's technically in that space.
Oh, that's fine. No biggie. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and start dance move kicking.
Matt wasn't made
So
for this,
first one.
For the grid system, yeah.
Nope. Not for this grid.
No, I get it. So Melly's gonna go ahead and do this. Wow.
Bro, you have been rolling Melly's been rolling fucking ass today.
It's alright. Bonus action. Corvus, be a dear. Help me take this one out, and I'm gonna bonus Bardic Inspiration because I'm using the bonus Bardic Inspiration. I also get to make another attack against her
Yeah.
because of Dazzling Footwork. There we go.
23 will hit.
Wow. Bare minimum fucking damage. You gotta be kidding me.
That's such a weird bug that it's been doing. So every once in a while, it'll do for my NPCs. It won't enable their spellcasting in the
Yeah.
future. Weird. Like, why doesn't she have any spells? She has spells. I know she does.
So yeah, I missed the axe kick, come back, like back elbow her in the head while I turn to Corvus, give him his praise, and that'll be Melishar.
Awesome. So she was bloody after Melisha, or after Mikhail's first attack. You just didn't make sure.
Yeah, Mika does an extra 4 damage
Cool.
on top of that because assassin things.
As Corvus goes, he notices 4 fucking priests that you saw, go past you. They burst out of the hallway. There's a door at the end of the hallway. They burst through, and they're very angry. And they look angry, at least. You guys want to roll some initiative? Go ahead, Corvus. All these guys are rolling initiative.
Do they look hostile?
They look very. They have like their weapons drawn. They don't look happy. That's for sure. And they don't look friendly, I should say.
I mean, Amara can block out that hallway.
Potentially. Just, they're really, really good.
Let's see here. Obstacle ignores them.
They shouldn't be able to get there in the 6 seconds it takes for this round of combat, though.
Yeah, they just roll. He just putting them on the initiative order for next round. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they didn't. None of them rolled fast enough. Anyway,
which means they're not gonna. Which means they're not gonna move until next round. Which means Tee guess who gets to have advantage on them.
Yeah.
And deal extra damage. If you guys kill the hang, yeah.
I'll
go kill this bitch.
I'll use Squire of Solomon. I get advantage on my attack roll. I get add a plus D8. And what's the inspiration of the bard? Is it 1d6?
D6, yeah, D6. In case you need
Yes, it is.
If I don't hit this, I'll be very, very sad.
I mean, you rolled 26, so I think you hit.
Good.
I think you hit.
Okay.
An 18 hits anyway, so like it doesn't matter. Both of them hit.
And then I get add a 1d8.
Oh, and also, she is. Let me go look at that thing real quick.
So it's a total of 13 plus. Resistant to cold, right?
Sea hags? Doesn't look like it. You hit her and it doesn't hurt. Doesn't look like she resists the cold at all.
Alright, they took 26 damage.
Corvus, what's it look like as you strike down this sea hag?
I beheaded her, and her head went flying to the floor.
It just rolls and doot, doot, doot. Anything else, Corvus?
Let's see. I moved here to there. So I got 15 movement, so I go there. Block the hallway. How far are they? They are 30. How
25 feet at the first one is 20 feet. The furthest is 25.
Actually,
30 feet. 25 and 30.
I'll be right here. So give me some space. All right, I'll end my turn.
I mean, I was going to say that her movement speed is reduced by 10, but her head is now on the floor.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She does not have any movement speed at all. Amara.
I was going to say her movement speed has been reduced to 0.
You definitely, I assume.
Corvus is literally where I was going for my turn. That's great.
Fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You notice, you definitely noticed Corvus because he said that there's some people coming.
Giant rage.
You just have to. I guess I get pushed. I can see you then.
Mm-hmm. You get bumped.
That's fine.
What you gonna do?
Throw an axe at the first, redheaded elf boy.
Remember the range.
Okay, you're just gonna fucking attack him anyway.
And they look shady as fuck. Might as well.
Oh yeah, no, they're very not. They have their weapons drawn at you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to fucking see what your damn.
They're 2060. 20, it's either 2060 or 2040, I believe.
I think it's 2040.
Yeah, I believe so. So you'd have disadvantage, but you can make it neutral with reckless attack.
Yeah. Do you reckless, dear?
I guess.
I did just be a normal roll, dude.
It's just a normal roll. A 14. You're aiming at the redhead.
Mm-hmm.
A 14 will hit.
Nice.
We have low AC. I see. Well, they are priests.
That's 11 damage, and then hit him again.
No.
That's not gonna hit.
No.
But I thought reckless put it at advantage.
But you
If
have
you're at
disadvantage from
disadvantage,
it's
it
too
would
far,
just be
yeah.
normal.
Mm.
The range on those is 20 feet normally, and then 60 feet.
He's still dead.
Disadvantage. Yeah, that guy's still dead. But you notice at your feet, Kamara, is the head of the hag, and she's just looking up at you with this face, and she's like, "Oh, you thought this was the end? Oh dearie, I've got so much to teach you."
Can I step on her head?
Oh my
Before you're
gosh,
even
she's
able to
still
do that,
alive!
Before you're even able to step on her head, she says something in the Elven language, and this lady that you just killed turns to ash.
Well, I would have understood it as an elf. So what did she
Yeah.
say?
She just casts a spell, and this lady turns to ash, and you see the hag just back at full HP.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I
No.
see how it goes. Second phase. Okay.
Oh my god, these are life vessels. Alright, we're gonna kill all the priests
I don't
first.
like
before we
that.
kill the hag.
So,
Sebastian. It is your turn, Sebastian.
Well, whatever am I going to do?
Fireball!
Oh, I know. No,
fireball, fireball that hallway. Get all three of them.
you know, I forgot I have that. But yeah, let's go with that.
Get all three of them. Go.
Wait, we're only level 4, right? You don't have fireball yet.
No.
I have.
Oh, you
I
brought the wand!
Yeah.
No, I have.
Here.
I have one fireball because of the spell storing ring. Suaveh gave me that
Oh,
spell
yeah,
last session.
right,
because it was
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, it was in there. Here's one
So, so
fireball.
I'm so sorry, but it's going to be used.
Well, goodbye all your extra life charges, asshole.
And Amara and Cole was just here from behind Sebastian, yelling for the first time to duck.
Amara hits the deck.
Go and roll your damage.
Hey, it's
Fireball.
average, but it's I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they're all dead.
Dead bitch. Dead.
All three of them die.
Immediately die.
Good job, Sebastian.
And you hear the hag go, "Oh shit! I needed them to be alive for me to be dead. Fuck." Anything else, Sebastian?
Very good question. From my
That is
character,
action.
no. But considering Loaf is here, does she have any reaction to the face shenanigans going on?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Motherfucker does not like the Fae, motherfucker. I will say that. He might be like, "Oh, I recognize her."
I am going behind that statue here for the end of my turn, and keep an eye on the king if I need to intervene.
Gotcha.
So when he's attacked, I'm readying a reaction here,
Gotcha.
and that's my turn.
You're getting ready to help him out. Okay.
I'm ready for the Waldo.
I like it. Steady. It's your turn still. These three motherfuckers down here are dead.
Just the hag.
Just the hag. Put them back on the map later. Jesus Christ.
Fucking just bloated. Good job, Sebastian.
Guess I'll charge again. Run in and please, please, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
hammer against the wall.
That'll hit.
All
wait,
damage.
Oops, no, that was a roll, not damage. Sorry.
No, not another. No, not the 18.
Kill her before she gets a turn.
Ilya's the only one before her, so she might get a turn.
Anything else?
Unless
Steady?
Ilya decides to go
It's your
fucking
dash.
crazy.
60 points of fire damage somehow. Awesome. Ilya, 'tis your turn.
All right. I'm gonna activate a innate sorcery, so I have advantage on my attack roll.
Is it time for Scorching Ray Part 2?
Yeah,
Fire Boogaloo?
Scorching Ray times 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Flaming Boogaloo, go!
I should definitely say she's still wearing the Make Four-Tooth Gradigan hat in this form.
Yeah, turn that motherfucker into ash, Ilya. You got this.
That definitely is.
Okay, let me just roll all three of them.
18. Lowest was a 15.
They all hit.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
66 fire damage! Boom, 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 boom.
Beat her ass.
Ooh, she might be
17,
dead.
25 points of fire damage.
She is
She might-
bloodied.
She's bloodied. Yeah. She at least have 40 HP, I think.
Roughly, yeah.
Sleep.
40, 50.
Not bad though.
Ooh.
Ilya will just kind of, after spitting out from her mouth the scorching ray, she will just kind of like blew some smoke out of her mouth and then just lays back on the broom of flying while kicking her legs in the air.
Love it. I'm so glad you guys got those brooms of flying. The sea hag. You hear her go, "Oh, you guys are a little dangerous. I will give you that. Well, understandable. I don't like you." And she just glares at Mikhail. Need you to make a DC 11 wisdom save. It's a deck save for some reason.
No.
She
Wow,
might
they
actually be a little bit too
low.
far. No, she's too far.
Yeah, no, she is too far from me. Even I made it anyway, so even if she moves around one of those two and takes an opportunity attack or like jumps over them, doesn't really matter.
She's gonna try to jump over him.
By the way, that's only on one frightened creature. I'm not frightened.
Oh shoot, I didn't even notice. By all
Yeah.
means, I do need everybody who starts their turn within 30. I didn't do that. That's why. My bad. Everybody should have made that
That's fine.
when they started their turn.
Everybody except Ilya or Mikhail.
Yeah. No, everybody but Ilya
Yeah.
and Mikhail started their turn close to her. So it basically would have been.
Yeah, and then
Just
pick one of the others
Corvus.
to.
It doesn't matter. Well, she's just gonna claw fucking Melikar in front of her then. A 16. I guess she doesn't have
16 does not hit. AC 17.
I fucking thought that fucking Death Glare said something else. Oh well.
Oh, what
love
save do I need to make
things.
for the fucking thingy?
You'll make it. You should probably have to make it on your next turn. Actually, no, you would.
Okay.
Would have.
Yeah, it starts its turn within 30 feet.
No.
Yeah, nobody,
Nope, I was
nobody.
still too far.
Yeah.
Nobody would have had to make it. So no, you were right
Yeah.
there. But
Okay.
you will.
Which is
if she's
funny
still
because that
alive,
meant that
you will
yeah,
have to make
yeah.
it on this turn.
If
Mikhail,
she's still alive.
which I'm gonna say that's definitely why this guy fucking fell asleep.
Yeah.
fuck.
Second, I'm gonna steady aim, and to get advantage, so I'm not moving, and it does a 14 hit. I rolled like shit.
Yes.
It's 13 hit.
A 14 hit.
Yeah, so she takes 28 fucking. It shouldn't be force damage, I don't think, but
Is it 28 plus 4?
I think we said it was force damage.
I think
That's why.
we did agree that it was force damage. I'm completely
Yeah.
fine with force damage.
Yeah, so 28 force damage straight to her fucking head.
It explodes.
Mika, can you do the math for me here? How is it 28?
I have this rifle does 2d10 damage base.
Yeah.
And then I have 2d6 for sneak attack.
Yeah.
And then I have +6 for my my modifier from
Fucking hell.
yeah.
Now the gun is.
Okay.
Sounds pretty
No
powerful.
questions.
Yeah, it's a pretty dank because I have a bracers of archery, so I have a +4 for my yeah, it's a modified bracers of archery, give me +2 to damage. Yeah.
Another
So
plus
I just
four
I just
because
I
of
just
rogue.
roll. I just rolled really well. Like I rolled a 9 and
Definitely.
2 6s and then a 1. So like
He
I
basically rolled
really
max damage on most of
Yeah.
his dice except for one of them.
So,
Like the
Well,
most he
unless
could do is like 30, 30, 38,
plus
30.
9 plus 10, so it'd be the most I can do in a single shot is 38 points of
Yeah,
damage.
and so like that's
That
I'm, su-
attack would have dropped me.
I'm surprised there's no reload.
There is. I have to reload after 3 more shots.
Okay, there it is.
Got a deep magazine, yeah. Because most fights are over. If Mikael takes more than 5 shots at something, we're fucked.
it's a
Yeah,
tough
we're-
fight.
And hits.
It's going to be like a boss
Like
fight. where
if
it's like
if
there's
he
the
hits
boss
all
and-
5 shots against something and they're not dead and he has to reload, we are fucked. Anyway, yeah, no, Mikael just takes aim between Steady and Malashar, and all they hear this the fucking crack. They feel that the bullet whiz by, and then her head explodes against the wall,
and you just
and that
hear
hat turns to fucking shreds.
it does
by
turn
the
to
way.
shreds, but you do hear a laugh, and you just hear.
Oh, children, you didn't know you cannot kill true evil. It will always be here.
And then
Yeah,
like a
keep
whoosh of the ocean wind, of the ocean breeze. She's gone.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check the corpses.
Yes, well, every time you keep coming back, I'll put another bullet through your head.
I'm gonna put out the fires like coast.
No. As I'm like loading 2
Prestidigitation.
bullets. Yeah, as I'm loading
Right,
2
yeah.
bullets into my rifle, I turn back to the king. Well, I think we got our answer of which organization in your city is infiltrated.
I never would have expected that the sea god and the sea hag would be working together.
That was sort of why I
Disgusting.
had my suspicions.
Was he like a priest of Hute?
Yep.
Hutu?
Yeah, he was. He was the high priest.
He
in
was
city.
the high priest in the city before he became the king. Now there's a new high priest. You guys know them by the name of Seba Hightower. Which, if anybody wants to give me a history,
Fucking high towers.
it's noble shit. So if you're noble, you got advantage.
All right, hell yeah.
I rolled a natural 1, a 6, and an 8. Holy hell. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you know, in Game of Thrones, there is a
Wow,
house
it was
there
my
also-
advantage. I
which-
get
Average.
5.
Bro, what the fuck? The only person who rolled even halfway decent is Sebastian. God damn, Steady rolled the best out of all of us.
I am the dumbest noble ever.
Steady and Sebastian are the only two who know exactly like the story behind Seba Hightower and Reed Spellhand. They used to be thick as thieves, like real good friends. And then, despite the fact that like Hightower was one of the leading voices getting Reed crowned as king before, now they're not really. Seba has recently come out against the actions of his old friend, like, basically. That's, like, what's happened. And it's not really like Seba to say the things that he's saying about Reed.
Mm. Well, looks like we're going to assassinate a clergy. This'll be fun.
I must be very clear here. I believe there is a single person behind it, and I believe you met them. But we will need more information before I can allow such a potentially blasphemous thing to happen.
Hey, you're
Heard
okay
of-
with this
Of a high
as a
priest.
4 priest, right?
I'm okay with you investigating.
Okay.
And if
In
you
the
find
meantime-
evidence or are attacked in the meantime, you have my permission to defend yourselves. But no earlier than that. These priests of Hitu control much more than just the kingship and the priesthood. They have a hand in every market and in business and home in this city.
Perhaps it's time we return some of that to the people, so that way it's not so vulnerable to corruption.
Which is what I've been doing.
And he kind of motions to the alchemy supplies that his wife uses in the chest.
My people come to me for help. I give it to them. If they are sick, I heal them. Either my magic or my wife's alchemy. We do not have poor people in my city. Not like other cities, at least.
So there's like no slums.
Not really. There's not. You like as you walk through the city, you notice there weren't like that. They didn't. The slums, at least that there were, it seems like they're working on them like actively.
Okay.
Like there's
To understand,
there's construction.
To understand that, did he basically implement social security for his people?
This man basically implemented social security for his people.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically implemented social security, and he's like, well, if you need the money, we will get you the money. It's your tax dollars anyway. That was the slogan, you know. It's your tax dollars anyway.
Why shouldn't you use it for one of the things that you need in your life?
The least greeniest keen I ever met.
Oh, you notice, like, also, like, they're working on, like, this stuff, too. There's construction on, like, the statues that were broken. So, like, he's using his money for himself as well. But, definitely, his biggest priority seems to be his people.
Which is a good thing in a ruler.
Yep.
Of course.
You could definitely say that.
Alright, well.
We're looking at you, Orange Cheeto.
Unless there is overwhelming evidence that the offending parties need to be dealt with immediately, I'll be sure to make regular reports to you about the progress of the investigation and leave the final decision to you. Although if they try and summon some gigantic sea monster into the city and take it over, I am going to kill all of them. I want you to understand that.
That would be fine. I would also ask you to help kill the sea monster if, killing them. You would be made thanes at that, like almost kings. Like you'd be co-kings, basically, if you helped defeat that sea monster. Gods, that would be a nightmare.
I'm sorry, guys. I just gave him the idea for the boss battle. My bad. My B.
It's gonna be a giant kraken, just like that one movie.
Look, if we fight a giant kraken, we all die. It'd probably be like a big squid or something.
Don't forget, people crying is a free action.
Was there anything left on these?
Is contortioning into a boxer free action? Because that's what Melishar is going to do if we fight a fucking kraken.
Did you say, Bloom?
Yeah.
I said, was there anything left on these corpses after he put out the fire?
Give me just a perception check. You find like some basic gold on them and stuff, but other than that, without a perception
They're
check,
kind of crispy. So,
yeah, they're a little crispy.
You're such a loot goblin. Such a loot goblin.
I mean, no, to be fair, searching the guys who were with the high priest is probably a good idea. They might have some written instructions on them or something.
Anybody want to come help me search these crispy critters?
Oh my god, Jesus.
What?
No.
No, this is another oh my god, you can't. You guys are not doing well.
Don't worry, I got it.
Holy, what the fuck? There you go, Steady. I'm staying by the king then.
Steady, we're incompetent. Please help.
Steady, we're average to incompetent. Please assist.
Be the dumb fighty one.
So
at least you have. I mean, hey, you have proficiency in it.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this. Whatever just happened, I
Oh
love
my
this.
god.
Steady just puts a big hand on top of Ilya and Amara's heads and just say, "Leave it to me," and just sort of ushers them back to the main room.
Yeah.
The number one thing you find, other than like each one of the people, they have gold on them, a couple extra things, but you find a map of a nearby castle. You can kind of see, like, in relation, they have even like a little scale of the coast here. It's maybe an hour and a half walk away. You would
It
say.
might be their outposts or hideout.
It does have a name. You don't. Does anybody speak? This is a dumb question because I know someone speaks it. It's Draconic.
Maybe I'm the conic
yeah.
sorcerer?
Yes.
It's like, no, this is a dumb question, actually. I was going to ask if anybody speaks Draconic. I know someone speaks Draconic. Ilya, you read just kind of like over Steady's shoulder. It basically says, like,
Back at it again with the dragon.
Yeah. It says Deep One's Outpost. That's basically what it says. It's what it would translate to. It's not exactly Deep One's Outpost, but it's basically what it would translate to. And that's basically
Things
everything
got
else
lost
that
in
you...
translation.
Yeah.
I will ask the king about it.
He would kind of look at it
Ooh.
and go, that's an old castle from the days of Azod the Cold. My order had used it in the past for ceremony.
And can I have the bad poetry?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, that's up to them, but like, I
Oh,
don't think any of them want it, to be honest.
I'm guessing the
No.
map.
Yeah, the map
if
of a
we show
nearby
him
castle.
the map
Yeah.
is yeah, we show him the map and it's like, does this look like the
hey,
castle?
we now have the deed to property too.
You
She's
to a
right.
small property. Is it in the city?
It is in the city.
Someone
hell
was
yeah.
carrying their deed around with their house deed around with them as they were about to go get fucking crimes.
Reed also takes a look at that and he's like, that's not their house.
Mm.
Oh,
The person who owned this house died a few years ago. I think you might also want to keep this and check that place out. Well, if you may keep it, if it's presentable. I'm not opposed to that, but you might want to check it out first. Because this person hasn't been alive for several years.
How did they die?
Well, we have more time
You wanna
than
give me an
Mikhail
insight
thinks
check?
we do.
they
Yep.
died. They died via
Yeah.
drowning.
Huh? Why would you be
14.
drowning?
You see,
Bro, you rolled so many tens.
Jesus Christ. Does anybody else want to give me an insight check?
I'm
Like
not
the 14
super great at it, but sure.
can
God
do
damn
it, but
Eh,
higher
That's
would
how
No, it's just- oh well, there's Ilya with a natural 20. There's Mikhail with a 19 for a 23, and
There's a
poor
bar
Corvus
with a
rolling a
9.
6.
She tried.
you
Yeah,
all
Corvus and Steady trying, and Bilishar rolling another natural 1.
Military is like, I have checked out.
Bro, I would just see myself out because at this point,
Oh,
Fair.
sorry,
You got
brother.
a hit on the hag.
Sorry, brother. You
Got some
did.
bardic
You technically
inspiration.
brought her bloody.
brother.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would have bloodied her because
It was
she took 4
really
extra
close
damage.
no matter what.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
definitely
it's okay.
she was bloody no matter what.
Yeah.
At least you're rolling very poorly on things that don't matter too much.
You could tell he's disturbed if you rolled lower than a 10.
Hmm.
But higher, you kind of get the feeling that like he definitely knows the person personally. Ilya, you read his face. You're like, this was the fucking king, wasn't it? This was the guy you took his job, didn't you?
You killed him. You assassinated you motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I
But
didn't see that.
yeah, Mikhail, you kind of also get that feeling that like this.
Like he
this,
personally
he
knows. Who
personally
this is.
knows whose house this is, and he kind of
Is
goes,
that-
"This was my predecessor's home. He's the reason my home is humble."
So you're telling me this is the deed to a mansion or something of the like?
Oh, it says
Something.
small property.
It is a nice home.
Oh.
was a nice home. His voice kind of cracks.
Do you have suspicions that it could have been used for something else in the meantime, then?
Plenty. So I will definitely ask you to go.
Right, so we have to investigate the temple right outside of your castle. The
Might have
previous
to do
ruler's
that
home.
tomorrow.
I can go do that right now.
I need a nap before the battle tonight.
Mara,
sorry,
dear,
what?
we didn't tell them about the battle tonight.
That's
Sorry,
true. Yeah,
what
we
did
have we have a big battle tonight. I need a nap. I am not at full force to go do that later.
Oh, you're the 7 that are going to fight the Shoals?
Yo,
The what?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Oh, they didn't tell you what you were fighting. Oh, that's
no, they
unfortunate.
didn't.
I'm
The hell's a
obvious-
Shoal?
A monster. A monster
chorizo?
that they've... A wonderful food from a place far, far away. But the Shoal is a monster. You'll see at least one of them. That's
Nature
all
check,
I will
please.
let you know. Yeah, nature check will work.
Are you
brother?
fucking with me?
Brother, there's no
I'm rolling
fucking
it
way.
just because.
There's not a
If I get
chance in
another
it.
fucking one.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I'm going home. I'm going home.
You already are home.
Can I use-
Where's the nearest box? Where's
Can I
the
use
nearest box?
survival?
There's a very full chest right here, but that's...
I rolled a
Don't worry, I got it.
It's stuck. It is stuck on these rolls.
Melishar pushes all of the gold out of the way. He climbs in the box and he closes it. I fucking quit.
Another 19.
So Av's weighted our dice. I feel it.
I think roll 20 has
Made it
decided
here.
fuck us. So
I'm reloading roll 20.
You literally rolled like 5 10s. Almost in a row, bro.
This is being
Oh my
recorded
God.
for all to see. I have done
Shitting me.
nothing. I've done
Speak in
absolutely
the eye of the
nothing.
god of dice.
This is wild.
Oh my God.
Just noticed
What
we have
the
a chatter, everyone in chat. Thank you, Dragano Computer, for chatting. I don't know how long
Bro,
you've been
Hi,
here,
what
friend.
the fuck?
but I hope you're enjoying our fucking weird shit.
Oh my
To the
god,
I hope
that's
you're enjoying my
insane.
pain.
Oh no.
D&D players go to the dungeon.
Okay, well,
It's
I
fantastic.
wouldn't be surprised if that viewer count drops to 0 now. Thanks.
Huh?
That's what they said. That was their joke. They
Yeah,
asked,
that was their
they
joke.
asked what gym do fed up D&D players go to after a session? The Dun Gym. Hi there, everyone.
Oh my god, I'm sad now. I'm just sad now.
Aw.
But with your 14, the DC was a fucking 10. Amara, please help. Please fix your dice. Put that one D20 in jail, please. Get a new one.
Well, I restarted it and I'm waiting on my thing to reload.
See if you have any other dice skins or something. Something.
Dice skin.
Brother.
Yeah, I think you should have.
You know
other-
what? I'll roll my actual bullshit. Let's go.
Bro, at this
What am I
point,
rolling?
I'm also gonna just roll my natural fucking dice. This is
Might
bullshit.
as well. But we're
Alright,
with your.
what am I rolling?
You've already got your 9. It doesn't matter.
Boo.
I was saying, you know that a Shoal are a type of aberration, typically found in the Underdark and coastal regions that are connected in cave systems to the Underdark generally.
Wow.
So they're like beastie aberration things that have terrifying pincers. You'll have to fight
Yeah.
one
I
or two of
But yeah,
them.
Mara's
What
like,
I-
I need to sleep for 4 hours. Okay, thanks.
would I know if we bless most of our fighters' weapons with holy water, if that would forgo any resistances they might have? Do they have resistances? I don't know.
You with your roll, you're pretty sure that they would be and just like history and stuff in general, you would know that they're resistant to stuff like poison, just and immune in general to poison, but they don't have any other resistances generally.
Hey, isn't one of those daggers I got from the assassin still poisoned?
Not by now, no.
Yeah, no, technically no. By now,
You have to
probably
reapply
not.
the poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have some poison, but it's immune to it, so it wouldn't matter.
Also, wait, hold on, out of game, real quick. What the fuck do you mean you need a long rest, girl? You threw 1 axe!
No, I've
raged
used 2
twice.
of my 3 rage charges.
Yeah, and they last for 10 goddamn minutes.
And they're already out because I've been shrunk by the DM. So I only
That's
have
not
1 charge left, and if we have to
necessarily
go in
true.
another battle,
Just because I shrink you doesn't it lasts 10 minutes. Just because I shrink
Okay.
you is just so you can move around the map.
yeah.
It lasts
just
10
Like, you
minutes.
were probably, like, realistically, you could have fucking gotten here while your previous rage was still on.
Matter of fact, you did.
Okay.
There you go. You have
You've
these
only
2
got
rage
1 rage
charges.
that you've
You got
used.
2 rages. Yeah.
You're a barbarian.
Okay.
You probably didn't even need to rage for the first fight, but I wasn't going to tell you that. I just wanted that lion to seem as terrifying as possible when you saw it.
And
It was a
Amara
big-
went, come here, pussy.
It was a big lie.
I love that. But look, let's put it like this: she just doesn't understand resource management, no matter what class she's playing.
It's just how it is.
Bro, I wasn't gonna say it, but god damn.
Get the BG. You need to stop thinking like BG, like the game is BG3, and think about the fact that we're playing a bunch of characters who actually have to fucking like do things for the whole 8 hours before we go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Minimum 8 hours.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Speaking of
Again,
doing things, for the
Amara
8
only
hours,
needs 4 hours to sleep regardless. So
That doesn't
But
matter.
That doesn't matter because other people do need 8 hours anyway, and even in your game full of elves, you're still going to have the entire night to rest.
Because technically you need 4 hours of inactivity and then 4 hours of trancing.
Of rest, yes.
So, speaking of doing things for these 8 hours, I am waking up the guards, which are still asleep on the floor.
They're waking up when definitely by now.
Gently shaking awake, and call it instinct, but I would like to take a look at this magic circle if that's been messed with.
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes,
If you roll a 16, I swear to God, I'm leaving.
Oh, please let me roll another 10. Go on, do it.
Okay. Holy shit!
Brother, I was gonna lose it.
Dice.
why is there a trap door in the back of this room?
Reed goes.
Do you have a trap door?
Goes to my dungeon. Do you not have trapdoors in all of your throne rooms?
We don't even have
Sir,
some.
I run the Siren's Edge in Highmark.
Oh, I've never been there.
Most haven't. Most haven't.
Like
So,
you
no, I
fought
don't
against
have.
lying to her because you definitely made that sound like you were gonna say, "I love that place."
You really did get all of our hopes up that she would finally stop talking about her fucking tavern for once. Because someone will have finally been there. But, good on you for being honest.
Like what?
No, my point is, I don't have a trap door in my tavern.
Yes,
so
you do.
No,
It's called the door to your basement.
I don't have a basement.
Why
I have
the hell
an
don't you have a
outshed.
Why the fuck don't you have a basement?
How do you
Because I
store
have
alcohol?
a shed.
You should still have a basement for keeping all of your food stuff to the tavern owner. So that way it's in your building.
And that's cold.
I have a back room and I have a shed.
That's
I do
just
not
that's
have
so you're telling me
a
your
basement.
building isn't up to code.
My building is up to code. That's why I have a shed.
That sounds like those elves in Westman's problem, not mine.
Oh,
How do you
God.
store cold alcohol?
Technically, it's not even the elves in Westman's problem anymore. It's the Empires. Oh shit.
That's actually fair. I imagine I don't remember the building. I'm pretty sure everywhere that taverns need to have a basement for storing their things on premises.
They do here. Yes, it's definitely required here.
Is it also a temperature thing?
That is a thing. That is a thing. But we also have like frost magic. So like if you have frost magic, that's not
Our
necessarily.
shed
the
is
biggest
an
thing.
underground bunker outside of the tavern.
Okay.
Yes, but there still needs to be an entrance from the tavern. That's the whole. That's the code. That's the building code. The taverns.
It's called portals. Working with portals.
Okay, please don't take this the wrong way, but you seem like the least person to care about building codes.
Unfortunately,
Any
I
codes.
have been taught far too much about building code in my day. So yes, I do care.
Anyway, the Arcana check, Suaveh.
You're pretty sure it hasn't been like tampered with in a malicious way, but you can tell and kind of see like the past few communications with it, by all means. Kind of in the source code, you could say. There is a
log.
Yeah, the wizard's log. There is a specific person who accesses this a little more than other people. They go by the name of Carlie Sinderon.
Carlie Sinderon.
If you had said Carlie Shay, my whole life would have turned upside down.
I thought.
Bro, Carly, when I heard this, I was like, bro, I will shit in literally.
Out of character, does the name have any real life connotations I should be aware about?
No, we're
No.
making a joke about an old kid show called iCarly. The main
Yeah.
character's name was Carlie Shay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why we were all caught.
Miranda Crossgrove.
I never knew she had a last name. I thought it was just Icon.
Yeah.
Well,
Nope.
Her brother's name is Spencer Shea, so it's kind of like
Spencer Shea.
yeah, what does he have then? Nothing. This movie. I would like to ask the king who that person is that seems to have accessed the magic circle so often.
You saw them when they. Well, you might not have. That is the high priest of the shoal.
Oh, the grumpy lady that walked by earlier.
Yes.
Sure, that's why they tried to kill you.
Shit.
You said something to her?
I mean, I've said a lot of things to Carlie. And it's a man, by all means.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter. It's gender is fluid for most people. Anyway, it's very disturbing. I will still ask you to do as much investigation as you can. They live in a manor a few miles out of town. As far as I can tell, they had some plans at the Temple of E2 before they are able to go home. If by chance you are able to make it to their manor today or tomorrow or the next day and see if they have any papers, letters, notes, pamphlets, and detailing their entire plan to overthrow me, anything like that would be wonderful.
That would be very poor planning if they make notes on it, wouldn't it?
It would be insane. Like, that would be horrible planning to have those kind of notes. But I could see correspondence, absolutely, between people. So letters, mostly. That is mostly what you're looking for.
Yeah, see, in this moment, Mikhail hears in his mind, because I'm using the message cantrip, that's why I never write that things down when I need to overthrow a government. Kingdom. Not government. Kingdom.
If Mikhail was here, he'd just said BRB. I think he can
Oh,
hear
but-
you, but like it's funny.
Well, he's just saying silently like, yes, I do it as well. Okay, I'm done.
Obviously the hag didn't have much on her, except for ashes after her body fucking exploded and turned to nothing.
I'm doing another thing. I'm scooping up a bit of the ashes.
Wonderful. You gotta. I'll say you got half a pound of hag ashes.
Yes.
So there
Now
was
we
nothing
go.
metal in that pile of ashes?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be.
No.
Mara all excited about her giant ass fucking lion pelt. I'm gonna
Isn't
make
that
some.
way too big for her?
Oh, it's
Like from a
fucking
600
way
pound
too big.
lion?
It like drags on the ground. 100%.
She's so excited. She's so excited. It's like,
She,
I'm gonna
like-
have this turned into armor.
She can like wrap it all the way around herself several times. Like it's way too big.
She looks so
when
happy.
When we have free time and I'm not doing anything, I want to enchant that pelt as a cloak of billowing, that it always billows behind her.
I will allow it. We will definitely allow that. There's an enchanter in the fucking castle who can do that shit for you by all means. Just
Because we just took out the hag.
yeah, they definitely. Reed basically names you heroes of what's the month? The
Two
heroes
things.
of renewal.
Two things. Firstly, I wouldn't be so surprised about the whole pamphlets and notes thing, because I remember in the fourth period they published an entire document on the Liveplay detailing the Empress's entire plan, and nobody really listened until it was far, far too late.
It's true. The signal leak, the Folaratic leak was rather crazy.
Yes. Secondly, I'll reply to that message saying, yes, that's why it's standard operating procedures. Destroy as many of your notes as possible.
But yeah, he basically names you heroes of Nufas, the month of renewal. Basically, you're basically just celebrities now. You're not like nobles or anything in the city, but you're celebrities. Basically,
That's gonna go great for our arena fight tonight, then.
you got a
Yeah.
new name, the Heroes of Renewal.
Heroes of Renewal for a big Shoal fight. Tee.
Also, there's one thing I'm curious about.
Huh.
It isn't. He disappeared.
I distinctly remember that Tamara skinned a lion before going here. Can I know what happened to the skin?
Oh, it's on her.
She's
wearing it.
She's,
I kept it. Yeah.
She came here with a bloody effect of a lion on her back.
Yep. She didn't even clean it.
Which then grew with her when which was just is the size of like Jesus fucking Christ. And then when she finally like shrinks back down, she's just covered in fucking lion gore.
And she's so happy about it.
That tracks.
Honestly,
And
Welcome to D&D, everyone.
don't forget the
Yeah.
mimic. Don't forget the mimic tongue she has on her belt.
Oh yeah.
Just hang in there.
My
She's
headphones
definitely a
just gave out.
barbarian.
Give me one moment.
She's definitely a barbarian.
One of the mimic tongues,
You guys are very strange.
One of the mimic tongues
Thank
curls
you.
a little bit.
Oh, it's still active.
It's just curled a little bit. It's like right tail. The rest of them are
I
kind
mean,
of
hey, it's like one in like 5 guys. One in 5 remake thumbs.
I got 5 guys.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, there's 5 guys, so Amara could have 5 guys. It's fine.
There's actually 6 of us. If you
No, but the other one's a woman. There are 5 guys and 2 women.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Melika is a sex icon, so he's neither.
Yes.
Melkar's
That's
I
fine.
am
Melkar's a celebrity.
thing, and he throws his hands up in his hair. Yeah, he's definitely a well-known bard.
Melishar has Melishar is the most prominent user of the spell Alter Self known to man.
Okay.
Or woman, for that matter.
Okay.
I love Alter Self.
He flips his hair. Yes, maybe.
Gotta love it.
Amara out here like, Just pulls the jaw of the lion out and is holding that damn thing. You're just like, hell yeah. I did so good.
So like she's got the top jaw like with the teeth and everything like over her head, and like she's just holding the bottom jaw like.
You guys are freaks. I love it.
Reed is kind of amazed by you. He's like, I'm very glad you were on my side.
What, with Amara?
In general. He looks at the guy with the fucking rifle and pistol on his hip, and the massive minotaur, fucking several mages, and a damn paladin who just looks humanish.
Ish.
I start praying for my soul.
Wait, he still has a soul?
What? Of course.
Are you sure?
Alright.
Yep, I definitely have a soul.
Yeah,
So we're not selling to the first one who offers some kind of power.
yeah.
I'm definitely not going to become a warlock lady. Trust me. Sell myself for more power.
Well, might I suggest we retire to the penthouse and plan our next moves?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we
Lord
do have a fight
Spellhands,
tonight. Yeah.
We're staying at the arenas in the penthouse suites.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I will tell them they don't need to charge you for as long as you're staying there.
You might have to give them a refund. You might have to ask them to give us
A refund.
I was like,
Or
what,
simply
15
extend
gold?
our stay indefinitely. Either one. It's
That's,
fine.
either way, we will have it worked out. And he just kind of bids you farewell. He does pay you. He gives you a 500 gold total. Just drops it. It's like, you've defended me better than any of my gods could have. If you would not have been here, I would be dead. Your timing seems impeccable everywhere you go, it seems. I've heard about you before, by the way. It's important, at least, that news has traveled. And he's kind of just
Everybody
like
gets
walking you out of the
70.
palace and saying this.
70 gold.
Mikael tosses some pouches. It's 71 gold and 50 silver each.
You know what? I'm donating my part to the group coffers.
I asked the key for a favor.
Of course.
Before we leave. I gave him 150 platinum. Can you battle us winning?
Say what?
Battle us on winning tonight? 150 platinum. What?
You want the king to bet on us tonight?
That is highly illegal.
No, it's not illegal. I'm not the one who's betting. You are.
Well, if you lose,
If I was betting, then it would be illegal.
that's right. I guess I'm
Technically, that would
losing
be
money.
technically that would be called insider trading.
It would be insider
But
trading.
But
No,
that's
I'm-
not illegal.
It's not inside trade because it's not guaranteed we are winning. If I'm guaranteed to lose, then yes, it would be insider trading.
Well, no, then
Generally-
you would just lose. Then you would just lose your money.
Generally, the rules state the entire group has to survive anyway for the payout. So, if one of you dies, you lose your money anyway. It would be unfortunate, but I mean, I can do it. It wouldn't be horrible.
What's the return rate you think on us winning then?
Oh, several times more. 1-to-1. Just
1-to-1 steady. Yeah, steady looked at the board before we left.
It'll depend. I'll decide when it comes to it, but it definitely will be 1-to-1. Definitely see more than 1-to-1 like your friend Steady seems to think. At least 3-to-1.
Is anyone else going to do the betting or just me?
I mean, I highly doubt one of us will die during this encounter.
Unless someone really tried to die.
I mean, we could pool all of our platinum together, but I think we might be ruining the city's economy with that.
That's fine.
I mean, he had a lot of money in the chest.
He did.
I mean,
he
yeah, he had,
definitely
like-
had more money than you guys have.
He has
Like,
gold,
way
platinum,
more money.
electrum. He's good.
Yeah, he had way more money than we had. How much? Wait, how much platinum does everybody have? I mean, Corvus obviously gave him $150.
I have 60 platinum left after my buying spree last session.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Melishar doesn't have any fucking gold money because he wasn't here with us when we split it.
Melishar has 100. I had 69 gold already, and
gave
the
him
71
some
you
of
just
it.
gave me puts me at 140.
Of course, he had 69 gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I did give him some money last time.
Yeah, he should
Should've.
have. I mean, he should get some platinum just from the stuff he was doing.
Yeah, no,
Oh
I
my God,
definitely,
Ilya has-
definitely gave you some platinum. It just didn't fucking stay. I'm pretty sure I gave you 25 platinum.
Ilya, okay,
Let's make a betting pool then.
Yeah, because I got 114 platinum left on me.
So okay,
Okay,
and
no,
then
just
put
as
how
a
much
sec.
you.
I mean,
And
if we
for
all
how
bet
much-
half of our platinum, like as a minimum bet, just so that way, in case someone does end up dying somehow, we don't lose all our money.
There you go. That's how much you got.
I'm gonna put all of it. I don't care. I do or die. 150 platinum right now. 150.
Alright,
150
so you got
plat.
150. Does anybody else put their money in? How much?
You know what? Yeah, 30. I'm
All right.
adventurous.
How much does Mikhail do? 114.
I'll do 100. Why not?
Alright.
I think odds are pretty good that we're gonna. So that
Amara
means-
spent all her money with rares.
Yeah, you bought the
Did.
plane.
Did.
Yeah, I bought the plane. She's like, I'm not bidding. I bought us a plane.
I stand you 100. All right. So
Yeah,
all
so
together.
Corvus bet the most at 150. Mikhail and Steady bet the second highest. That's 100. So Ilya bet 50, and then Sebastian and Melishar bets around the same each.
So altogether,
35.
366 platinum.
Hell yeah.
Triple that'll be like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
plat. It is a lot of plat. And I know
Maybe
we're
10,000 gold.
yeah.
More than
Actually, I
that.
think it'd be over.
It's like
Let me
36,000.
So this place would
Well, it'd be times
probably-
3. Times 3. Yeah.
This place probably seats around 40,000 people, like at max or so. So, can everybody give me a charisma check?
Ooh, something that I'm good at.
Absolutely.
The
I
straight.
mean, also remember we do have a bunch of time before this, so probably gonna go check out the fucking bastard's house.
You
So
know what?
straight.
I'm rolling actual dice. Let's see.
So straight charisma.
Yeah, just a straight charisma check. Not
Can I roll?
save
Can I
or
roll? Can I roll deception?
anything. I'm mostly
Can-
doing it just to see like how good you guys are at potentially marketing yourself.
Well, that's what I mean. Putting on a crowd face is why
Either-
I'm asking
Yeah!
for deception.
A deception would
Gonna
work.
spend a luck point.
That works. That's fine.
I'm gonna spend a luck point.
I don't
to
think
get
I'm gonna roll
advantage
high
of this
anyway,
roll.
but
It's fine.
my one
Yeah,
good
I'll 10.
skill, and I
Instead of a-
suck.
Oh my
7.
god!
roll a 10 instead of an 8. I feel pretty good about that.
Damn, I rolled 11 on an actual physical dice. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm using one of my luck points to reroll that. Yes! Not 20,
There you
baby!
go. There you go.
Got it.
But yeah, Mara's like, I'm not adding to the betting pool. I kind of spent my money buying us a plane. Her name's Roxanne.
Her name's
So-
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Roxanne. All you want to do.
Want to do
Sorry.
this party all night. God damn.
No, that
Roxanne.
Melishar actually starts singing that. And he's like, oh, wait, sorry. Wrong world.
She thinks I'm an asshole. She think I'm a player. She
And I
keep
know
coming
it's
back.
probably it's like 3 p.m. for me. I don't know how, and I know it's getting probably pretty late for everybody else in Europe. If you guys wanna cut it, we can continue next week. We can, or continue it again for another 30 minutes or so.
I can keep
Either.
going for now. As long as I have enough
You're-
time to make some
Not
dumpling
European.
before
You're not
next stream.
European.
You're not European.
Oh, okay.
As a European, I'm saying for myself, I'm good. So
All right.
we can go.
Yeah, sure, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Give me one moment. Yeah, where do you guys wanna head for this?
Time to go stake out this. Time to go infiltrate this bastard's house.
Yeah. So yeah, you leave the palace. It's around 9:15 in the morning. By the time you're done investigating and talking to the temple or the arena and all the stuff at the palace and your fights and everything, you get back, take a quick little short rest for maybe another an hour. So by the time you collect yourselves back at the stoop of the arena bar and grill, and you're gonna head off towards his manor, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Or
Mika would probably go alone, honestly, while they're taking that short rest. Like he doesn't
He's the
need the
best
rest
at
of them to
stakeouts,
sneak.
so-
Yeah, I'm about to say he doesn't need the rest of them to sneak to stake out and be hidden.
you can do that. Give me some stealth rolls. Give me a stealth roll. Just one to start off.
Thank you, Boots. Just standard Mikael stealth 18.
18. It takes you, about 20-30 minutes to walk out there. But you're cresting a hill and you see the aforementioned manor that the king said was Carlie's, and it's way. I assume you technically would have walked by the very unsuspecting house that was the former king's inside of the city. It's like night and day. The former king, it's like fucking Jimmy Carter. And this is literally like Donald Trump. Like it's like gold plated fucking fences and shit. And you're like, what the fuck? But you sneak down, you get in some bushes, and you stay for maybe 15 minutes and just watch. And they have a pretty regular guard schedule, actually. You can count at least 6 different ones just kind of walking around, and they're maybe 15 seconds apart each time. Like they're 15 seconds behind each other as they kind of go around the perimeter. They don't ever really seem to go inside the house, as far as you can tell. In the 15 minutes, like you're watching, the first 15 minutes, anytime past that, I'll need another stealth check.
It's just gonna stay put, and I'm gonna roll even better.
Yeah.
20.
You do hear like a carriage coming down the road, and you kind of have to move a little bit deeper to make sure it doesn't see you into like the brush and the trees. But it allows you to get closer to the fence, and you notice there's a place where fucking Amara in her large size could fit through. Like there's a pretty big hole in this fence here, and you're amazed that it seems like it's been just kind of there for a while. Doesn't seem like they've fixed
Is it like in some brush? Is that why
yeah,
it's hard, or is it?
Yeah, it seems that's probably why. It seems like it's kind of like a place where like animals might be able to get through the fence every once in a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of like they can't. They
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen
kind of
found this
difficult to
place when
get
it's in
to
this
it.
brush.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna check the fence while I'm here as well to see if there's any alarm spells on it, just in case.
Give me an Arcana or just an investigation.
Investigation. I fucking rolled a fucking 8.
From what you can tell, you can't really tell.
Oh wait, I would have.
You would have an
advantage on this. That's
that
right.
one,
Yeah. Not much better, but it's over a 10, so 12.
Yeah, you can't really tell. You're not sure if it's electrified, but there's some very impressive spikes at the top of each pole, and they're definitely not something you want to
More so
climb.
worried about more so worried less than it being a electric trap or some nonsense like that. Because
Yeah.
we're still technically
Yeah,
in
that's
medieval times.
basically what it
More
would
more
be.
so worried about there being just a permanent alarm spell set on this fence where if you cross the perimeter and you don't go through like the right way, it sets off basically an alarm on the whole premises.
You're not really sure.
Yeah.
Can't really tell any of that. That doesn't definitely don't feel like any electric
Oh
force
wait,
or anything, but-
I've just realized I have a thing to help with that. Mikhail, for the first time in the campaign, using his high elven lineage, is going to cast detect magic.
There's no magic on this fence at all.
All right. Because it's not in my sheet, so I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I have detect magic."
Yeah, there's no magic on this at all, as far as you can tell. But the guards, you can definitely see from this distance, they're pretty well armed. They've
Yeah.
got like either chain mail or it looks like a half plate or something like that. Some shields, spears, swords, stuff like that. They're well armed.
And I'll stay on standby until the others are done and with their rests in here, in case there's any particular changes that happen.
Yeah. Well, they
Stay on stakeout. Well, I do that. I'm gonna go eat my food.
Let me see if I can find a room for that. See if I can find a nice little manor map. Oh, that hurt.
Mara out here finally starting to look like a barbarian with a giant lion skin.
Took you
If she
long.
rocks up to this fucking stealth mission with a giant bloody lion salt thrown over her body, I might kill her myself.
Well, it's not bloody anymore because you have prestidigitations.
Yeah, so it's not dirty anymore.
It's now just a raw lion pelt by all means, because it has not been treated by anything yet.
Well, that's why we asked at the palace is whatever that they were gonna make it a cape of billowing or whatever the fuck.
They would. They just
Probably
you know, it
a
takes
cloak.
time.
It could have the cloak and the teeth hanging.
Yeah. It's definitely it would take some time to enchant it no matter what.
Yeah.
Let me
They probably have to get some measurements from her without like downside. So they probably have to shrink it a little bit.
There's that. Yeah, you guys walk over to the manor after you take your rest. Your short rest.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you get
Wanna
there.
allow Corvus to heal up.
Yeah. You guys get there. You guys walk through the city, and you do see the deed, the house that you have a deed to, and you definitely note that it's rather quaint, you would call it. But you take your time, take your time. You kind of rush there, getting there pretty quick, and you can definitely see as you crest that hill the stark difference in the old guard of He2 and kind of this new guard of He2. They're very different in the way they treat their spaces, and you eventually you find a bit of a sign where Mikhail left you, so you could find him. And you find him just kind of probably huddled between some of the bushes, awaiting. waiting for you to get there. But you do see this this building arrayed ahead of you, and there's a decent sized contingent of people guarding it. Like I said, 6 or 7 that you can at least identify. Does anybody have anything they wanted to search for here at all? Any ideas for how to sneak in?
Well, I know why I'm at disadvantage for sneaking. I'm wearing half plate.
Yep.
She's like, you probably don't want me being sneaky. It ain't gonna go well.
Yes, the majority of you aren't here to actually break into the building. It's mostly just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll just wait out here then. You go seeking.
Would it really be breaking and entering if we have the deed?
This isn't the different house.
This
Okay.
isn't that place.
Okay.
Does someone have the capability of casting invisibility?
Sebastian shakes his head.
Ilya.
Nope,
who'd you just turn
unfortunately,
into?
not mine.
Who did you just turn into, Ilya?
Let's see.
The sea hag turns into the sea hag. Kidding. Would have been funny.
I mean, technically, she could.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know it, chat. But that would absolutely work.
Kind of a weird disguise, but he could.
I'm just gonna look like a. I'm just gonna look like an average citizen.
You technically have seen the owner of this place as well, so that is something I will tell you. You remember that this is Carlie's house, and that you did see them.
Yeah, so you could become the owner of the house if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. I'm giving you that option if you wanted to. Otherwise, the citizen, not bad.
Sure, I'll become the owner of the house.
Nice. Before you suddenly is Carlie Sinderon, or it looks like Carlie Sinderon. They speak, and it kind of sounds kinda. If they make their voice sound like it, they're pretty good at it.
Do any of these gods look particularly wise?
Nope. Not the wisest, but they do look big and strong for sure.
Oh, wonderful. Well, there's plenty of things that I can do to help you, and I'm pretty sneaky myself.
I can imagine.
Anyone comes near us, I can demand that they leave. I can suggest they back away or defend us from others. There's several things.
I'm not really an expert into breaking in mission. That's not a Michael thing. But I'll just try to get inside the mansion.
Just walk up to the front door.
Realistically, the best thing you could do with that disguise is get into the mansion and open up a window or a side door, and then dismiss as many of the guards as possible. Send them home for an early send them on vacation, paid, all expenses.
Tell them they've got a good room at the bar grill.
And also, if they ask for my voice sounds different, I just tell them that I'm sick.
The two sneaky people kind of want to sneak as close as you can, at least without being seen.
Yeah, that's probably a good
And
idea.
assist at least as much as you can. You'll have advantage because definitely as they see Ilya approach as this tall human man, Carlie Sinderon, the guards all definitely, like the ones that are outside, they kind of stop their patrol and they approach, and you see them do a little salute, and Ilya, they go, "Oi, sir, how was the day? Did you get your work done? Is the bastard dead?"
Ilya will just giving a murderous look. The candles that say, "Keep your mouth shut."
Understandable, sir. Understandable. Well, we've got some mail for you, and he actually hands you some like envelopes. Just 6 of them in there. Just 6 envelopes addressed to Carlie Sinderon.
Ilya nods before.
Before I go, I'll tell Sebastian to send a message to Ilya. Tell Ilya that she should tell the guards that if anyone else comes up claiming to be the master of the house, that they're in disguise and they should be detained.
I'm ringing Ilya on my magical Nokia. No, I'm using the messaging spell because I can still see her.
Yeah,
and
you get
relay
closer.
that.
Yeah, no, it works. You hear that, Ilya?
If anybody pretending to be me were to appear, make sure to deal with them accordingly. They should be arrested immediately.
Understood. We understand. We get that everything has been changing so fast, and there's so many doppelgangers about. We will ensure that everything is tip top, my lord.
Sebastian would message. Sorry.
Yeah, just say Ilya nods.
Sebastian would message Ilya again, ask who else has been impersonated. Or if
Who
they
else
mean
has
role.
Who else has been impersonated?
A few people. As you know, they've taken Saber Hightower and replaced the High Priest. But other than that, you already know that though. Can you give me a deception check?
I'm gonna use another luck point to go with advantage.
Smart.
And I am
Battery
I would
80%.
Like to, no, I don't have deception proficiency. Shit.
Perfect. Double 10.
How close are we?
You guys, give me a stealth check. You're at least 120 feet. It's like you can mostly hear everything that they're saying, but if you want to get closer, I'll need a stealth check by whoever.
Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me. Brother.
Remember,
That's so
Melishar, you're with
fucking
me.
aggravating.
You're not approaching them, you're with me.
And you are, well, yeah, you are with him. But if you do want to be able to, like...
Oh, yeah, no, then I'm not moving from where I am.
Okay.
I thought we were all in...
No, you're like, you're... I don't have a map that goes
Let me put myself down here so I stop moving, remembering who I'm with.
That's fine.
There.
You guys probably moved off, and you can still kind of hear, but you're off to the side a bit. Not necessarily to the manor yet, but you're kind of still in the garden. But Ilya definitely walked around and just came through the front. So you probably went through the fence and crawled crawled on your arm.
It was. You said 120. It was too far anyway, so
Yeah,
it was fine.
You're not too far away, but you're still in the vicinity. But Ilya with their 16, they go. That's whatever. There's always new doppelgangers anyway, and there's who knows what's going to happen, my lord. Do you have any orders?
Message. I wish to be left alone.
I'm in a bad mood, so I wish to be left alone.
Understood. We will remain outside then. Wonderful. He salutes and moves out of the way, basically, and ushers you towards the front door. It's already unlocked for you, my lord.
Ilya will just walk towards the door. Opens it. And closes it behind her.
You arrive here. In this place. You look to your left and there's a... Looks to be, like something fell. Recently. You don't see too much signs of what caused it other than a cracked roof above your head. Maybe some sort of natural disaster, but that's like the least of your worries. The table and the chandelier above it breaking. You do kind of look, and the two stealthy people now give me a stealth check.
Because we got over there.
Yeah, you're gonna need to sneak in soon.
27.
27. Oops.
We do have an advantage on this.
I'm rolling. It's a rolling. Maybe. You gotta
11.
be fucking kidding me.
You beat the DC, at least. You see Melishar and Mikhail here. I'll move everybody just so you're not alone. Nobody's alone on the thing. There we go.
Just say, open the bloody window.
Yep, you just gotta go over there. It's technically there's no window, so you guys can.
Yeah, no, but like, so that way we can get in because we're at the window right now.
Yeah, I'm going to put these guys just so they can, see things because I believe they can't.
And as soon as she opens the window,
Slips right in.
I thought you fucked it up with that question that you asked, but thankfully these hired muscle don't seem to be particularly insightful.
Thankfully. Why did an order suddenly appear?
Why did the
press the wrong button.
why did the big thing telling us when to move suddenly? Oh god!
I pressed the wrong button. My bad.
Melishar, how badly did you fuck up out there?
Very badly, actually. It's not that
God.
great. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's really pissing me off.
Just took a shit on the floor outside.
Maybe it's my shoes.
God.
Maintain that eye contact. Do it.
Need some boot of elven kind. Anyway. Yeah, Mikhail will look around, kind of start investigating.
See a nice house, they've still got gold everywhere. You notice they kept it looks like he doesn't stay here often, at least. But it's a nice house. It mostly looks like, it's guards eating food if you look into the kitchen. So you're like, all right, the guards just eat here. But you look around and there's no guards in here at the moment, at least, because we don't get the fuck out. And he's got stuff. Like, all the stuff that's in there, you can see it. He's got that book there.
Did any of it ping off of anything pinging magically?
Definitely, the book and the sword and this mask here are definitely a little magical. And, those are literally spell books inside of this, very interesting, coffer here.
Yep. I'll, head over here, because this looks to be some sort of, like, study.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you would assume it is, for sure.
Scoop up those magic items. Might as well. Might be interesting. Open the spellbook case. Into the bag of holding.
Don't worry about it.
And then start looking at this guy's this office to see if there's anything in here. The desk has any hidden drawers in it. If there's any trapdoors, maybe hidden under, say, the desk or one of these gaudy ass statues.
Give me
a hidden fucking door in a bookshelf.
Give me an investigation. Melishar and Ilya, are you doing anything in those rooms there? He's doing that.
Just inspecting, seeing what's going on, if there's anything special worth noting in here.
They're definitely.
I think I found the main bedroom.
I
found the main bedroom.
Oh yeah, you definitely did find the main bedroom. There's also a chest with a decent amount of gold, and it's mostly silver and gold, but like decent amount in there. With your, let's see the investigation here. For Mikhail.
I'm waiting for them to come in here so they can help me.
Well, if I don't see anything in here, then Melishar will leave from
There's a couple like potions that are in here that I'll let you know what they are later.
And that's why you wait for the help. 21.
You don't find any trapdoors, any secret entrances, any like secret handles to entrances or anything like that, but you do find like a key. It's a bone key. Seems to be made out of some type of small.
You'd even call it a skeleton key.
Skeleton key.
Could be. It's not a skeleton key, but it is a key made out of bone.
Oh. If we found the skeleton key, that'd be wild.
It's two out there, bro.
Brother, I would be so happy.
Shit, you
Go
get up
big.
to.
It's a road
So we find a key made of bone. Any interesting documents in here, or just all fluff books?
For the most part, it's fluff books. Some documents on like E2, books on E2. Stuff on like the past.
Any smut?
Sutra. There's one smut book. Where is that? Do I have it? I do. No, I don't. It's not in that. It's not in that one. There's one smut book. It's called It.
It.
Wonderful. You don't mind if I take that, right, Mikhail?
No.
Wonderful. And he just snatches the book and he stuffs it in his bag. It's kind of boring in the boxes sometimes, so.
And there's
I
like
won't even ask where they found you. Somebody can move between fucking boxes.
My little secret. I'll never tell.
There is. Where did you go? You don't have to be specific, but did you head back to the mainland too? When you left?
Oh. I bounced around for a bit and maybe went back to Fort Tooth for like a day.
Did you happen to run into any of my comrades over there.
Can't really remember. Let me think on it. No, I'll let you know for sure.
Right.
Sorry, it's been a weird day.
It's a chest
Trust
traveler.
me, it's been a strange day for all involved. I'm just drafted in to fight a fucking monster without permission.
Yeah, that thing I also was not 100% sold on, but
No, neither was I.
if it makes us money, sure.
By the
I
way,
mean, I could make us money by singing or performing, but it's fine.
you're gonna make a lot of money.
Make like 10,000 fucking gold.
More than that.
Call me the
Yeah.
chest whisperer.
That's
Fuck off.
Melishar.
Mhm.
That's Melishar,
Call
by
me
the
the
way.
Call me the chest
The
whisperer.
chest whisperer.
And he
Yes,
fucking
I am
travels
the
across
chest
Um,
whisperer.
fucking
And he like
states.
flares his hands out.
The chest in the corner, in the bottom right corner of the room, shivers.
It doesn't. It's not even
He
a.
bops it.
Not even a mimic.
He appears in the one that Ilya's next to.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, that one is locked though. By the way, Mikhail, that actually didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is that's the last thing I haven't checked in the room, so
that one is locked.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna check it for traps.
It is
19.
it is trapped as well. You see
All right, time to disarm.
you follow a wire and there's just a shotgun pointed at you.
Fucking give me that! I want that. Give me the shotgun.
It's
25,
basically
give me that shotgun.
Caleb's boomstick. Yep, you have a shotgun now. It's Caleb's boomstick. I mean, after this session, I will go look up what Caleb's boomstick does, and you'll have that. It'll
Hell
do
yeah.
bludgeoning.
That'll do,
damage,
donkey. That'll do.
Yeah,
because it's just a regular gun.
it's a slug shotgun instead of pellet.
Yeah, but the slug it's slugs.
Big
Yeah,
fat
you
slug.
take that apart, and you
Shit.
find
Wasn't expecting to find this yet.
you open it up, and you find a bag, and you feel it kind of jingle, and you open it up, and there's a couple, like it's 2 pounds of small silver bars. So it's like 20 of them, 2 pounds. No, Jesus Christ, I'm changing that. Yeah, I'm not
20
doing that.
pound.
It's a small silver
I'm
bar.
about to say, goddamn.
It's one small silver bar. That's 2 pounds, and
There's a lot of shit in
all
here.
that stuff. It's a decently sized chest. And the staff.
There's a single small silver bar, tankard, it's worth a shit ton, a staff, a scroll, and another scroll.
Get what they're trying to do with the silver bar. It's just like, that's insane. It's not the CR you would give that. That's insane.
Fucking silver bar. No.
But other than that, did you picked up just like the spell scrolls? What else did you pick up from in here?
I pick up any. I would have picked up any important documents, but you said we didn't find any.
Yeah, nothing that seemed like too important. I also said that like this felt magical, the sword feels magical, and this mask feels.
Yeah,
magical.
no, I picked those up
Okay, yeah.
immediately, like as soon as we got in here. Those are the first things I grabbed.
Cool.
Oh, I can identify those for you if you like.
Probably not while we're in here, but let's see.
I would like to check the chest.
Give me a perception.
Now that this chest is open, can I step inside of it and see if I pop up over there?
Yes, give me a D100. It's not trapped, and it is open as well.
You open it up and see Melishar.
Brother.
You open it up.
Brother.
Dude,
Let's
I'd
say-
rather roll mine.
You've got a
Oh, I
10%
fucking
chance
hate
to
it
get
here.
this one. You just did it though.
He rolled a 10,
If
so
you
yeah,
rolled
it's a
a
10%
10.
chance.
It's a 10% chance. It's just 1 through 10.
Hello.
Ilya, even before like you're looking at it, it closes and then it opens again in Melishar's in the chest when it opens again. And he climbs out. And there's
Hi.
some like gold dropping off of his clothes.
How the fuck do you do that?
Oh, well, don't worry. Mika
I
will be
wear
able
a
to
lot.
tell you exactly what I did this time. And I just flip over the top of you, land on the bed.
There's a door there as well.
That's very funny.
You notice it has
I
a
check-
bone lock. A
Oh.
bone handle.
Damn it. Where's Mika?
How much money was in the chest?
I come over here. See a door.
It is 1,200 gold total.
Holy fuck.
It's not all
Good job.
gold, but like it's 1,200 gold total.
There you are.
It's literally a chest full of gold.
Mika, you just see Melishar laid across his bed. Oh, there you are.
Don't want to ask. Anyway, I had my name.
See a
Oh,
bone
no.
lock on this.
Ilya
door.
was asking how I did this.
Okay. It looks like it's connected to a room that I saw up here, and I'll go and look at this door really quickly. Does it have the same?
It doesn't have a bone lock. That's just a regular lock.
Okay, did the bone locks magic ping?
Definitely. It had the same kind of magic as the key that you picked up as well.
Alright, so I've got the bone key, magic, the random magic book, the magic sword, the magic mask, and then how many spell books were in there?
6.
Okay. Just write it down, so that way I've got miscellaneous magical shit.
You read through them. 4 of them are empty. 2 of them do have spells though. Can't read the spells, I don't think, but they do have spells in them.
There's 2 of them that have spells.
2 of them that have spells already written. The other 4 are empty. I've already got like the spells and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's not
That'll be for,
necessarily the biggest deal.
Yeah, I'm going to try the bone key on the bone door. You two might want to stand back just in case this decides to blow up.
It opens. It unlocks.
I'm going to just quickly look over the door for any signs of traps, mundane or magical.
Give me. Oh, shoot. Give me a what's it called? Investigation. Or
This
perception.
one I don't.
Investigation or perception.
Yeah, this one I don't need. Yeah, 22. Pretty good at this.
There's no traps. Not on that one. But you do feel like definitely something magical back there, behind the door. You can even see, like, underneath, there's a bit of a glow from something. Like a goldish glow.
I have a feeling we shouldn't open this door unless all of us are present, but I don't have faith in the others getting over here undetected. I also don't like the fact that God just rolled a 100-sided die.
Me either.
Give it tally for a second.
I'm going to try and stealth in here. As I open
Good
the
luck,
door,
Mika.
like I'm just gonna I'm gonna peek it open and be stealthy about it.
Yeah.
So
Go for it.
Thank you, brand new boots. Okay, like that. Unfortunately, new boots are failing me a little bit, but it's okay.
Hey.
And then open the thing.
It creaks open, and you, the first thing you see is probably either one of those statues, probably this statue here. It looks turtle-ish. Not really sure. He's probably just a weird decorator, you think. Then you see like some alchemist kids, like some vials, and then it opens up all the way, and you see a mage's desk with a bone chair. And the key kind of reacts to the chair.
Yeah. This will be the last room that I get magic pings on. Anything... Obviously the chair, but anything else? The statues, maybe that fucking skull on the table?
The skull probably was a magical creature, but it's not a... That's about it. There is a paper, however, here. That kind of pings as well. You get a bit of this.
No abjuration magic, please.
Abjuration? Sealing. What would a sealing magic be? What would you say?
Abjuration.
Fuck, it is
Abjuration for sure.
Yeah, immediately abjuration, yeah.
It's kind of an abjuration magic.
Well, shit. I wish we had Sebastian here. He would be tickled pink to see a room like this.
Well, is he particularly good at sealing magic or something?
No, I just know that he likes magical things. Like this weird bone chair.
Exactly.
Is this room big enough for both of us to stand in it? Because I want to make sure before I actually step in this room.
All three of you can fit in there. All three of you can fit in there.
It's a decently sized space.
I was unsure with
the bone chair itself. You're not exactly sure of like the origins of it. You've heard stories of bone chairs like being made of the bones of living creatures.
This thing looks like it's made out of a fucking person.
Yeah, it's basically, you're pretty sure that's a person. A humanoid, at least. You're not exactly sure what kind. Like, what kind of humanoid. But that's not necessarily the creepiest thing you see in here. This would probably be the creepiest thing you see in here. Because on it is the face of Seba Hightower. And you hear him go, "Is someone there? I can hear you!" And that's where we're going to end it.
What the fuck?
Good luck dealing with the speaking face.
You see a hand
Shut the fuck up, I'm going
hit
to
the
put
fucking paper right as we end the thing.
Shut the fuck up, I'm going to put you in a bag of holding, and then my resident wizard is going to make sure you're out of there. And I just disappear into a void.
That's the after credit scene. Shut the fuck up, we're putting you in a bag of holding.
It's like the time for a bag of holding is like 5 minutes. Or is it like a minute? I don't remember the time.
Technically, he's not breathing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's not. He's in a different.
He's in a different fucking plane.
Yeah, he's in a different. But technically speaking, I couldn't put that thing in the bag of holding. That's why it was the joke. I'm sending you to the void. It's because if I put a small plane inside a small plane, they fuck each other up, and everybody gets sent to the astral plane within like 20 meters,
They
20 feet.
God.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Imagine that's the turn this fucking campaign takes. They gotta rescue
3 of the
other
characters
half
go
of
to the astral sea, baby.
They gotta rescue 3 of the characters from the fucking astral sea. And they can
We have to
almost
figure out a way to
see
get
this
up there
actually.
first.
Oh, almost. If they were moved just a bit more, they'd almost be able to see you guys in there. It's hilarious.
It's because y'all
They'll be
didn't
able to
open a
get back
window for
relatively
us.
quickly.
Well, also
There is a
They
window
won't get back
open.
to the astral sea because they just need to find a chest. Done.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group is just inconspicuously sitting in a bush.
True, Melikar would probably be able to just appear out of a chest.
Can he open the chest way for other people?
Maybe. We haven't figured that part out yet, chat.
We've not tried
the,
yet.
It's like the 40K webway, but instead of outer space, it's fucking chests.
Hey, I'm just saying, nobody's ever asked Melishar to go in a box with him. You just saw him step in a box and then hear him pop up in a different room. You're just like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm going to tell the others to get back to the. I'm going to tell the others to get back to the penthouse. Melishar, let's go! Whoosh!
And me and him jump inside the fuck.
I do have one question though. What happens if he's buried in a coffin? Does it also work as a chest?
Yes.
Let's crap in here.
You know?
Where did you put us?
He appears.
Don't worry about it. In about 3, 2, 1.
They're just screaming in a mausoleum somewhere.
1. What the fuck? Why are we not going yet?
You know, at the end of the campaign, Mikhail and Malika will be the reason why so many mausoleums are haunted, apparently.
We're just constantly bouncing between closed boxes until we find the right one.
You know, you're in a treasure chest, you start screaming profanities.
You just hear from the cemetery late at night, fuck, in like different places.
Fuck! I wanna get out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Then you have requests from the guild. Well, the mausoleum is haunted. Someone said to let him out. This chest was also haunted and screamed profanities at us.
Just kept saying fuck in 2 different voices.
Where I wanted to
It's
go.
alright, I'm going to fucking blow it over with a shotgun. Give me a moment. Cover your ears, this is going to hurt.
Oh lord.
You know,
I got
maybe,
go to sleep.
maybe we should send the Empress a chest.
Mikhail just pops out of it. Say hello to my little friend.
It's not so little. It's not so little.
Look, that's definitely a surprise assassinate moment. Let's do it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker, for real.
Surprise, motherfucker. Bomb.
Well, it has been fun, but I need to go.
That was a great time. See you tomorrow, Leo.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Castle,
Too.
the
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hopefully,
next
bye.
week.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
That was fun.
Alright, it's cook time, and then we gotta finish 2 giants and a tiny lady.
Jesse.
No, we doing that.
Hey, look!
We're
I
doing
did it!
that today, yes.
I made it! I made it for another one!
Disappointed. We won't. We literally have like 3 hours of content left, and then we can play Tina's. Might be 4 hours of content. We'll see. I need to make food. So
Go do that.
no.
Oh Jesus.
Odds. There's one way to kind of sneak into a city. Sneak into a house.
It was a good time. Got to do my chest magic.
It's my favorite part of your character. I'm just pretty sure you're a chest magician.
Hell yeah. That's part of my act. That's how I show up to all of my shows. They just push a fucking treasure chest out, and out pops Melishar with gold flowing over the edges, and shakes his hair, steps out, and starts dancing. He's having a great time.
Like with the volume I put it at, it's almost indistinguishable from him and like his actual voice.
Oh my chest whisper is wild.
Can't wait to edit this one.
Call me the chest whisperer.
No, when the moment I heard you say that when I was editing the last episode, I was like, I have to. That's why it was included in the first one, but I couldn't find like the moment in the second when I was going for the second cut.
I just laughed because all I heard was, does Melishar just hop into another fucking box? I was like, yeah, it's basically what he does. Every time he leaves one of y'all, he just jumps in a box.
If he's either gonna do that or he'll wait till you get in the city and he's gonna dance away. into an alleyway.
I'm going to an inn. See you later, buddy.
There's a good chance you end up in the same inn, and you're just in the chest in one of the chests in the rooms.
I find what room they're in order to scare them every time I pop up. I just, hello. It's me again.
This group is great. I'm so glad I put these motherfuckers together.
Glad I was able to do little Melly today.
Hilarious.
He's just here for the fun. Also, fuck me for you know what? I'm not even mad because I'd be really pissed if I rolled those as corn tomorrow. So
Oh yeah, no, get those bad rolls.
it's
out
okay.
now.
Yeah, get the bad rolls out now. Maybe I'll roll a bunch of fucking natural 20s tomorrow or something. Who knows?
Aren't you glad the
I
king
roll
know
like
who
dog
you were
ass
fighting,
today.
though? Aren't you glad the king knew who you were fighting?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're fighting
Yeah, we're not
this
gonna tell you what it is. Who the
horrible,
fuck do you? What do you
evil
mean you're not
creature.
gonna tell us what it is? People will be mad if we fight the what?
Can't prepare for it.
I don't want to fight something like that. Hell yeah, I want to prepare for it. I don't fight it until this evening. I didn't even know we were fighting it yet.